Yeah.
CT.
Hello.
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 We're just discussing Florngo.
Yes.
The rarest and most powerful Pokemon in the world.
Are you eating bread?
I'm eating a Pop-Tart. Yeah.
Damn.
Which is half bread, might as well be.
Yeah. I do feel really bad. Because we actually had like people in chat talking, and that's one of the achievements for like Twitch stuff, like in the back end, is one of them is like have 3 people in your chat actively chatting for over an hour.
Wow.
And I was like, dude, Grilf, Shine, and Mikey were gonna get me there. And I was like, yeah, because technically Crystal Clear counted as well. So as long as the 2 of them kept talking for an hour, I would get the achievement. And then we had to end the thing because Saba's not here. I was like, no.
Sad.
Shame. We got cliff hung.
Sag.
Sage.
All right. As soon as I'm done with this other Pop-Tart, we'll be starting. Oh, here, let me stream to Discord too.
Zach, did you check out the coding video I sent you?
I mean, you sent it. Wait, when did you send that? I thought you sent that while I was in. Oh, I was in the meeting for Safe Harbor. So no, to answer your question, no, I have not checked it out yet. Although based on the title, it seems like something I might enjoy.
It's pretty funny, and then there's one part that really hurts because they're talking about coding interviews and like the tests that they'll give you. And this guy's toast is talking about, he's like, yeah, I used to be really bad at coding, especially like right out of college. And so they asked me what kind of program would I write that would check 100 lockers, like open them and then like find something and then close it. And he goes, so you write one, and he's like, and then I told them you copy pasted 100 times.
All right, well,
And then they're like, okay, and because they had to kind of try and get him there, but they were like, okay, but what if you had to do it like 1,000 times? And he goes, you would copy paste it 1,000 times.
all right. So okay, that's just him being kind of dumb, but that's still funny.
Yeah.
Are you streaming on Twitch, by the way?
Yeah, it's streaming on Twitch, but as of right now, it's just the waiting room.
Risk of Rain 2.
Oh, all right. Here we go.
Does it ever rain?
It
Or
does
is
rain.
there just a chance of it?
Oh.
There's a risk of it.
Grant, in case you want to know, as far as Pokemon stream, we got to the part where the gang went to the Rainbow Sky ship and Grovyle and Dusknoir went back to the future.
They made out.
And they made out in the future. And
Nice.
and Dusknoir was
Spoilers.
infected. Dusknoir was infected at the last second by the Hank Hill virus and started talking like
Oh
Hank Hill.
man.
Yeah,
Rest in peace.
Grovyle was at mortal danger because he was maintaining close contact while grappling Dusknoir, and Dusknoir was breathing right in his mouth with the Hank Hill virus.
Right into his mouth.
Oh no.
I hate
While they were
that.
kissing.
Like just
His
that,
open
just
mouth
that,
while they were making
just that
out.
sentence in general is
What,
revolting.
breathing into someone's mouth?
Yeah,
With
just
the
like
Hank Hill
because
virus?
that's not even like I don't even know. Like I feel like I don't know, like
Is it-
saying you cleaved somebody's head open with the back of a frying pan, like that's less disgusting to me than someone saying breathing
Is it-
into my mouth.
Is it more disgusting
open
than
your mouth.
holding? Is it more disgusting than holding someone's mouth open and sneezing in there?
This is also extremely bad.
I don't like
I continue to be introduced to concepts that are beyond not only my comprehension but also my stomach.
Well,
Like-
what about if you were sleeping, a creature like posting on you without you realizing you're waking up, and then harvesting the breath from your nose and mouth as you snore?
Well, I did that to Zach when we were roommates. So.
Damn it! I always
Clearly
knew
doesn't have a
it.
problem with that. Yeah.
I knew you did.
I knew those large. I knew those large metallic canisters in your room were for something nefarious.
Exactly.
Yes.
Large
essence.
metallic canisters labeled ZF, but it's my like weird cursive that I do.
Essence of Zach.
The essence of Zach.
Alright. Desktop audio is back.
The new potion.
They're back in
Potion of
studio
Zach.
mode. Potion of Zach.
Oh,
It makes you sad.
I had
Oh
a,
no.
I had a synapse go off the other day. One synapse. Not two.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I'll snap.
That's the entire. No, it's not.
That's it.
That's it. Lads.
I think my
good
brain
news.
worked.
Good news, lads.
What the hell? Dude,
I'm
there's a new
not brain
character.
dead. He got hacked.
Yeah.
Cool.
Anyway, as I was saying, I had a synapse fire off the other day, and I was like, what if instead of liquidating a company, you vaporize the assets? What does that look like?
Oh my god.
Instead of turning them into a liquid state, turn them into a gaseous state, what would that look like?
You have to put it into a balloon. You have to suck it up with the vacuum and then put it into a balloon, and that's your company now.
Holy
Nice.
shit, that's amazing.
I like the idea. Like, lads, good news. My synapses fired off. All three of them in tandem.
Yo.
My one brain
That's
cell
3
works.
more than me.
Congratulations.
I do like jokes like that, the ones where it's like, oh, we share like one brain cell or whatever, because it's like it's so impossible.
Because it advances the communist agenda.
Yes, we share the brain cell. Our brain
It is
cell.
our brain cell.
None
As
shall have
evidenced
it.
by us just repeating the same thing over and over again like a bunch of parrots. Our
Yeah.
brain cell.
Our brain
Our
cell.
brain cell.
Did you know that it's
There
our
you go.
brain cell?
Our brain
Our
cell.
brain cell.
This is the entire stream.
The greater good.
What about our brain cell?
Our
Lots of me.
That's a me brain cell.
Oh,
Why did
Grant, you
send the
also
fucking Mario. The
did you
puberty
not
Mario
did you not
video.
see that? Did you not watch
No,
that?
I've seen it before.
I was just introducing Zach and Lawrence and Sam. I said, "Hello, Mario.
Hello, Mario.
Hello, Mario. Here's
Hello,
my friend
Mario.
Luigi. He was a big pasta pizza help with informazione.
Hello, Mario.
Hello, Mario." No, he
So
breathes
good.
in and clicks his tongue. He's like, "Hello, Mario."
He has to mentally
Yeah, it's
prepare.
like
Yeah.
this is take 3.
Yeah, and then
Oh,
and then
Mario.
and then like a few seconds later, it's like, "This is the male penis and testicles."
And when you
Thank
grow
you,
up, they
Luigi.
enlarge.
That's my favorite part of every Mario game, where Luigi takes a moment to address the player and introduce them to the human male genitalia.
Genitalia.
This is the male penis and testicles.
I thought it was really weird when Nintendo started doing that in Mario 2, but I respect them for it in the end, because, you know, we have to have some form of sex education in the US.
It was
And God
really
knows
weird.
that education system isn't giving it to us.
It was even weirder when they went into the reproductive organs, and not even like reproduction in general, but specifically the reproductive organs of Yoshis.
Yeah,
Like, why do
I
we
feel
need
like
to
we
know
didn't
that?
need to know
Yeah.
that.
But maybe we did need to know that for our future test.
Our
True.
test.
Nintendo test. The Nintest.
Oh, yeah,
The
Nintendo
Nintest.
test.
Nintesto.
Nintest.
Actually, that's a different thing. That's also something Luigi talks about.
The Nintestos.
P is stored in the Nintestos.
Hello, Mario. Oh,
Hello, Mario.
yes.
By the way, real quick, I think I showed this
No.
to Lawrence before. Is everybody else like familiar with this game at all?
I think I watched you guys stream.
My friend loves this game.
It's very good.
Did we do a Sunday stream of this game?
I don't know if we did a Sunday stream, but I do recall there was like we were supposed to be doing something else, and then like it didn't work out, so I was like, let's just play Risk of Rain. Like all I wanted
feel
to
like
do
it
was play
on
Risk of
on a
Rain.
weekend stream.
Okay, I need which one's attack
The
speed again? It's
teddy
this one.
bear.
There you go. I need attack speed because I have never used this guy before, and he reloads very slowly.
Ooh. So, Lawrence, did you check out the video essay that I sent you?
I have not yet. I was busy with other
I'll
stuff. last
kill
week.
you with my bare hands.
You might as well.
I'll
you
kill
do,
you with
I'll have
I'll kill
plenty
you
of
with my
time.
bare hands, just like Batman would do.
Just like Batman does.
Just like Batman does all the time. People who
Yeah,
don't think,
all the
people
time.
who think that Batman doesn't kill are nincompoops.
He doesn't
God.
kill, but he kills your medical bills.
Yes,
It's
true. He
it's
puts you in
different.
debt.
It's different.
Oh no. Oh,
From your reaction, I assume you enjoyed it, Zach, or I hope you did.
Yeah, it was definitely a lot more impassioned than I would normally consider a video essay to be. But I don't know, the way that the guy like just talked about how like so vehemently, it's so like he does make it sound obvious. Like, yeah, obviously Batman doesn't kill. And like the few times he does, it's because he no longer has a moral center and he's not like the main thing anymore. Like it becomes about like how he's not. And it's like, and not only that, but it also made me really want to start watching the Batman animated series again because I haven't watched it in forever. So that's how I learned that Amphibia has new episodes because I was on the Caribbean looking for the Batman animated series. Because it's not on what do you call it? Ooh, dude, that was a sick shot. It's not on Netflix anymore.
Nah, but it is on Blu-ray, and I've been thinking about getting it because it's $40 for the entire series.
You're shitting me. That's
Yeah.
incredible.
$40. I am thinking about getting it, but I also bought Justice League Unlimited Blu-ray for $20. So
I'm
so
just
what you're
thinking
saying
about.
is you have
oh,
money to spare.
no.
Spend it all on.
I'm just thinking about how recently I was compelled to Google Alfred with gun.
Alfred with gun.
All
'Cause he
behind
uses
the
a
gun a
there's no
lot.
image to see it.
Yeah, he's not fucking Batman.
Yeah, he was in the military. He doesn't give a fuck about killing.
What was that comic? What was that comic panel that I love so much? Where it's like, it's some villain is cornered by Alfred, and and the villain's like, "You can't kill me. You're the butler." And Alfred, like loading a shotgun, goes, "I do not share the same." Convictions,
The sentiments
that Batman does, as he just
Yeah.
unloads shots into the guy, and I'm like, oh my god.
There's
That's so
another
good.
one that I really like.
Alfred's
There's one I really like where it's not Batman. I think it's actually Robin, maybe the Nightwing Robin. But it's like Batman doesn't use guns, and then he's like, "Do I look like Batman?" Shoots him. He's like, "Must be bitch."
Yeah.
My favorite Nighthawk. Robin.
What?
I don't know, man. Shut up. My favorite Nighthawk Robin moment is where he goes, "Fuck Batman."
You were fuck Batman in the Titan show.
My
Fuck
favorite is the
Batman.
one where he headbutts a crowbar that the Joker's holding a lot.
He
where
headbutts
he headbutts it like it's his fault.
it.
Dude, I love that. I love it.
Different Robin, but best Robin.
Oh, I have 8 health left. I'm about to die.
It's like in the Princess Bride where the guy with the pinky or whatever just hugs Inigo's sword.
Right.
Or in all those boxing matches where the villain keeps uppercutting the hero's fists. Or sorry, headbutting. My bad.
Uppercutting the hero's
fist.
fists.
Yeah, uppercutting
Yo.
her fists.
Throw
Oh,
hands.
I died. No.
Oh no.
This
Sad.
character's a little weird. I like it.
Little weird champ.
A little weird champ, but I like it. Let's go again. I like the bandit. He also
little
looks
badge.
cool.
Remember the time Evander Holyfield put his ear into Mike Tyson's mouth?
Yeah, he was trying to listen for the ocean in there.
Yeah.
He was
didn't
trying
hear
to
it.
listen for the ocean. That's really funny. Boom.
That's real ballsy.
Dude, that's a sick animation. Do you see that? Boom.
Ooh.
Finish him.
Man, this bandit was a great idea. Fuck, Fuck, I missed. I'm a baddie. I was trying to be cool, guy, and I missed. Shit! Fuck!
You know, it's a mini YouTube dig that I looked at the other night.
What's a little?
and
What's
I
a
got
little
kind of
weird
sad
chant?
about.
What?
It was a
What?
little weird.
Pokemon.
I was thinking about this tune in my head and I couldn't remember what it was for a little bit, and I was like, oh, you know what that is? That's from the musical YouTube video that's a Harry Potter Draw My Life.
Oh.
That AV
Are
bike
you
did.
insane?
So they did, so
Yes.
I looked at it and there was a musical sting in there that I really liked, and then I remembered, oh right, before Donald Trump was elected in those Halcyon era, they made a Draw My Life musical animated of Donald Trump as well.
Oh.
Oh my, how did that go?
Well, thankfully
Was it
the first thing
good?
they got, thankfully the first thing they got wrong was that Donald Trump is not still president, and he's not. Well, it remains to be seen, but I assume he's not going to be president in
24.
2100.
2100.
2100.
Oh my god.
So he's not, and I presume that because of his failing health, he's not going to be put into a robot's body with his brain.
Hopefully not.
But yeah, it was real interesting how they predicted that Trump would invade Canada and Mexico and South America and the world.
Oh no, invade the world.
I can believe that.
I mean, I could see why they predicted that, but yeah.
They're not too far off.
They predicted that he was going to fight aliens and win the war for the stars, which is not his job, it's Elon Musk's job apparently.
Oh man.
It was interesting being transported back to the zeitgeist of 2016, which was only 5 years ago.
But doesn't it feel
God,
like
it was
it? Doesn't it
right,
feel
yeah.
like it's like history, right? Like you would read about it in a
Yes.
book, and it would be like,
feels
these
like-
people are dead.
Feels like it's been a decade at least.
600,000 of
yes.
them are.
5 years ago, I was still in high school. What the fuck?
I mean,
Same.
same. Well, no, actually, I was in college. Never mind. I forgot.
No,
I
you
went to. I went to 6 years of college. My bad.
Oh my god. I just remember thinking back to like how like desolate and despondent everyone in my high school was the day after the news came that Trump was elected, except for this
yeah.
except
I
for one
remember.
person named Dennis. This
Oh no.
fucking
Dennis.
asshole Dennis. Dennis was never a socially like skilled or conscious person. So like my first impression of him, right? This is the first time I met him. My best friend at the time was like, "Oh, that's Dennis. I grew up with him and went to the same preschool as him. He's a fucking asshole." And I was new to the area, so I was like, "Oh, I'll give him a chance. I'll take your word, but also I'll give him benefit of the doubt, right? Because I'm trying to be nice."
Cautiously optimistic.
Cautiously optimistic. So I'm like, "Hey, I'm Adrian," and he's like, "Hey," and me and my friend are like hanging out in like we have an outdoors campus, so we're hanging out in like the yard or whatever. And I'm like, "Oh, did you know you can make a grass whistle if you take a whistle like blow it correctly?" And my friend's like, "Oh, show me." I do it, and then immediately like, "Ow, that hurts my ears. I don't like sharp noises." So I put it down. Dennis walks over and then does that, and I'm like, "Ow, hey, can you stop that?" His first response is to do it as loudly as he can directly into my ear.
Yeah.
What the
Wow,
fuck?
that's,
Yeah, I'll say I've known people that are like that. That sucks.
Yeah.
That is under the definition of dick move.
So my response to that was to just follow him. He's like, "Hey, what the fuck's wrong with you?"
Follow
Like,
him
why'd
with
you
the
do
knife.
No,
The knife.
I did not have a knife at hand.
Damn
But
it.
I was just like, "Do you really get your kicks off on causing other people misery? Like seriously, like strangers that you don't know, just making them like hurt and pain?" And he was very uncomfortable at these questions because
Good, he should
he's
be.
a high schooler.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't have a response to those questions. By the way, he was a lanky, not generally like conventionally attractive person. Neither was I, but like I don't know. I'd say like I'm like a 6. He was probably less than a 6.
I don't know how relevant that is necessarily, but still.
I don't know. He just didn't have a lot going for him, I'm saying. He didn't have personality, looks, or I guess athleticism either, so
I don't know.
He was-
It sounds exactly like the type of person that could be president one day.
yeah. Anyway, but so that was my first impression of him. The day that the day after Trump was elected, everyone was like really sad and like people were crying in class and teachers had to be like, hey, we're not allowed to be political, but like, sorry guys. He was like dancing around and marching around. It's like, it's a good day today, and like I am flabbergasted he didn't get the shit kicked out of him.
I'm assuming that he did know about the election, and I don't know.
Did
I'm kind of.
and
Okay.
here's the thing, right? He didn't get the shit out of him because we had nice jocks at our school that didn't really bully people. They were just nice people. They were very charismatic and athletic at the same time.
That's fine.
But my friend Asia, who lent him her like what's it called, like longboard or something. It was like a skateboard but weird, like long.
Longboard.
I was gonna say longboard, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a skater boy, okay? But
See you later, boy.
she lent him longboard, and then she was like, "Hey, can I have it back now, Dennis?" And Dennis was like, "Okay," and then didn't give it back to her for 2 months, and then she had to keep asking over and over, and then eventually she was like, "Why don't you?" He was like, "Why don't you come over to my place and take it back?" And I'm just,
What the fuck?
That's a bad move.
it was a bad move. And then lo and behold, goes over to his house to take her longboard back, and it is covered in Trump memorabilia, inside and out.
No.
It had
Oh.
the fence
The
posts
actual
outside,
the actual board
had-
is, or his house.
just his house in general.
Oh, okay. Sorry,
Oh,
I thought you
meant
meant
the
I thought
board.
you meant that he like put stickers all over the board.
No, it was fully like the truck had like the Trump stickers, the house had the Trump sign in the yard, there was like a banner inside, a bunch of posters inside as well. This is
Wow.
Dennis was not cool by any stretch of the
Really?
imagination.
I had I think I might have talked about her before, but like when I was working at AMC, I was still like in my 20s, which I obviously still am now, but
You've always been
In your later 20s.
oh well,
Now you're in early 20s.
yeah, so back in my late 20s.
Back in your late 60s.
Trump had been in office for about a year, and you guys obviously remember a bunch of like the nonsense that happened within that first year or so.
No, because we've been bombarded with so much nonsense and it's hard to retain any of
I'll
it.
remind you that
mean,
within the
that's
first
true.
year of his presidency, that's when the Muslim ban happened and stuff.
It was,
Right.
wasn't it?
Yeah, that's a thing that like I bring that up sometimes at like, you know, when we're having like dinner at the house or whatever, being like, you know, people will be talking about like, because I have a few family members that like, you know, try to like downplay like the shit that Trump tried to pull, and I bring that up. I bring up the Muslim ban, and it's like, and they're like, oh well, that was like a different time, and I was like, that was 3 years ago. That's not like a different time. I would say the minimum requirement for something to be qualified as a different time would be like 50 years.
It's truly astounding how their strategy shifted to, instead of trying to slip things under the radar, they're just like,
So
let's just
many
do
things.
so much.
Just so
yeah, let's
much.
just overwhelm people.
Let's
Overwhelm with so
let's
much bad
overwhelm
stuff.
like the one of the things that was really interesting in when you look at history was that prior to the internet, a 24 hours news cycle was impossible because you simply couldn't gather enough information. I love the tactic of like, all right, now let's overwhelm the shit out of the 24-hour news cycle. Like, let's overwhelm the unwhelmable. You know what I mean? But anywho, this is all beyond the point, because the actual thing I was going to say was that there was this one girl. She was like 14 at the time. She was very young, so I'm still going to chalk this up to her just being like a stupid teenager. But she was an avid Trump supporter, like to the point where we would have like people going into their theaters, and she would be saying stuff like I remember she would work behind the counter pretty often, and she would ask people on slow days, so did you vote for Trump? And if they said yes, she would give them a discount.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
because
not
technically
cool.
you're allowed to do that. Technically, as an employee of AMC, you can give anybody you want a discount. Just if you use it too much, you'll go under investigation. And so, needless to say, living in Massachusetts, 99% of people said no. And she would just like give them an eyeball and then like go and then just like ignore them or whatever. Or not ignore them, but like just go on with like her normal business. But anyway, and it was just one of those things where it's like, you know, eventually I confronted her, like, why do you do this? Like, why are you the way you are? And it was basically the same thing that Adrian just described with Dennis, where it's like, why do you do this? And she was just like, oh, because people get upset. And the idea of like an entire presidency, well, obviously there was a lot of other reasons as well, but like the idea of like, I don't know, just like, I'm gonna vote for this person because other people don't like them. It's like, oh my god.
On a similar note, I have.
You voted for Trump?
No.
Oh
my god.
Lawrence, get the fuck off my stream!
Lawrence, you're the reason this country's going downhill.
God, I love killing Lawrence.
Oh no.
It's almost as much fun as killing Zach.
Hey.
But yeah, I know a person who's has a similar mindset to that, except that their reason for supporting Trump was for the memes.
Yeah.
And that's all they could chalk it up as.
Well, because I remember, like, while the campaign was going, like, the initial campaign, like, he was getting so much free news coverage because he was such a fucking whack job, right? And so it's like all the news sites or all the news channels were like, oh, dude, we gotta cover this guy. It does such numbers, like people love it. And then I knew people in college that were, you know, that voted for Trump because they thought it was like a joke or whatever. It was kind of the same thing where I know that probably we're all familiar with like that article about like Brexit voters, where like an astonishing like 14% of people who voted for Brexit, when asked like why, they were like, we didn't think it would actually happen.
What? Then why would you?
Because it's funny. And it's
just, I mean, when you think of people who like are just able to treat politics as a joke, and like they are able to treat it such that it's so nonchalant that it doesn't affect them as this abstract thing, that's like the definition of privilege.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Yeah.
Okay, how many green objects do I have? I have 1, 2, 3. These are all really important. I might as well come back later. Anyway, can we talk about something that's not politics?
Sure.
Grant, let's talk about superheroes.
Let's talk office politics. What do you guys think about the working conditions in Theater Mode Inc.?
Shit.
Well, I think we need to expand upon more than just this fishbowl here.
We're all in the fishbowl now?
Yeah.
It's a really big fishbowl, though. It's what, like 5-7 feet diameter?
Oh my
We've
god.
drawn like our red lines, you know, to stay off of each other's, you know, territory.
That
but
is still
I
a
think
really
we really
big
need to
fishbowl.
expand.
Exactly. So
Like,
yeah,
that's like a fishbowl that's like 5, maybe 6 feet in diameter is huge. Like that's not necessarily big for like a fish tank. Like you could like that would be kind of normal, I guess, maybe.
Right.
But like, oh my god, a fishbowl.
That's why I can fit Zach, me, Grant, Lawrence, Saba, and Goku.
But
Yeah.
what about
Yeah.
Mars Squash?
No,
trying to get
we
it.
don't have
we
custody of the Mars
didn't
Squash.
acquire that him.
God
Yet.
damn it! Not yet.
Hopefully, I don't think we should. I'm against it personally.
I know that you have isms about Martians, but I don't know.
I'll have to.
Well, the one
HR
Martian, he's the
to
only
about that.
Martian.
Right, but that still means that he counts as his own like sovereign citizen, though. So you have to
guess.
so you have to respect him.
Technically, he is both the king and the lowest class of Martians.
It's true.
He is the 1% and the 99%.
Actually, I believe technically
He
he's
is
not
the
a king.
100%.
He's
He
a
is
high
the
mage.
100%.
If I remember correctly, he's technically not a king. He's a high mage because he declared Mars a majocracy.
Majocracy. God damn it.
Oh. What do they
Which is-
specialize in?
Which is fair because he does have Mars magic.
Yeah, never mind, that
Mars-jic.
doesn't work.
No
Marsomancy.
Mars-jic, you know, Marsomancy.
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 Marsoman.
Did I already talk about
Marzipan.
the character that I made who described every single like craftsman or artisan as a blanksmith?
Is this like a D&D thing?
It was just a minor side character I had where I had the idea of like this pompous noble who describes every profession as a blanksmith. So it was like, ah, yes, my foodsmith in the kitchen will accommodate you. Meanwhile, my serving smiths will take your coat here.
I like that. That's pretty good.
And then later he was talking to some musicians that it was like bards and parties, like, oh yes, my prized music smith friends, I appreciate the candor.
That's a fun personality quirk, though. To be fair,
there was one who was like a warrior type, which was like, oh yes, welcome, Violent Smith.
Violent Smith.
Violence, but-
Yeah,
Oh
just
my
describing
God.
everyone as a blank Smith.
It's really good.
It is the most common last name.
Smith. It's true.
Yeah.
Well, not in the world, but in the U.S.
In the U.S.
In the world,
What
it's
is
still
the
Lee.
Most common. Lee. Ah, okay, that makes sense.
With 2 E's or 1 I?
I don't
Two
know,
E's,
actually.
I'm
I would assume
guessing.
2 E's, but I haven't checked within the last, like, 5 years.
By the way, did you know there are nearing 8 billion people in the world now?
Yeah.
That's a lot.
It went from 7 billion.
Only 2 billion left until the Earth just collapses.
Only
Yeah.
2 billion
Weight.
left until we get a nice round 10.
Ooh, did you see that? That was
Nice
cool looking.
round 10.
Yes, that's all that matters. We can't just have an 8.
It's wild that in the course of my lifespan, I watched it go from 7 billion to almost 8 billion.
Well, I mean, you're probably going to be alive for when it hits 10.
What do you think? Watch
Unless
this.
you commit
Watch
suicide, suicide at like 50, you'll probably be like 60 something and it'll hit 10.
No, I'll just
Be
just
blind.
I don't
murder-
plan to see it hit 8.
When I get old
Grant.
enough, I'm going to start murdering people at a rate so that the world's population stagnates.
Oh my
Adrian,
god.
that is a staggeringly huge number.
Exactly. I'm going to visit a lot of nursing homes, a lot of infirmaries.
Why nursing
cold,
homes? They're
Adrian.
already on the way out.
I'm going to cull the weak.
Oh no.
I moved
Cold
to
the
Jesus
weak.
Christ. So I kind of mentioned this before, and this is like a
You're gonna get canceled.
legitimate topic that I kind of wanted to talk about previously. But like, I do legitimately believe that if not our generation, at least the millennial generation is probably going to be among the like I think there's going to be a sharp uptick in like average like. Or like an uptick in like how old people get before they just croak of old age, right? Because you know, I worked at a retirement home for like a summer and a half, maybe, probably a little bit less than that. And one of the things that was really interesting there was just how freaking bored everybody was. Like all of the old people, and like I and you know, obviously people have said some stuff like this before, but like I legitimately believe that a lot of the people that, you know, died in their sleep, it was just because they were like, why wake up, kinda like almost like they just kind of gave up on wanting to see the next day, because why would you? And so it's like, I don't know. I wonder if there's going to be a sharp uptick in people living longer just because, like, we'll have shit like video games. like,
I wonder.
What about
arthritis?
arthritis?
Like, I can see myself. Arthritis. I can see. Well, because think of it, right? So with the. So presently we are experiencing something called the silver tsunami, which is all the baby boomers are theoretically getting to like retirement age, right? Oh, I can go. I didn't realize I could go. I wonder if there's gonna, and because of the silver tsunami, there's been like a lot of retirement homes being built, like brand new ones. And so I wonder if there's gonna be something similar where, like, as our generation gets old, companies are gonna start producing, like, you know, controllers where you don't actually have to bend your fingers that much, or, you know, whatever stuff like that. I don't know.
Like special controllers. That'd be nice.
I'm just thinking about it, right? Like, just obviously, like, when you're super old, like, you can't really use the Wii, but like, I don't know. I'm just thinking of like different like video games that would be able to be played like well into your later years. I think that'd be really neat.
Ring
Or
Fit.
maybe we would be.
Ring Fit.
Be
That's a
strong.
good one. Ring Fit.
The Death Dome.
The Death Dome.
It's my favorite video game, Death Dome.
Yeah, it's
We're still playing Ace
Based on
Attorney in our elder years.
based on the capital of God damn it. Based on the capital of Ohio, Death Dome, Ohio.
Very cool.
the Death Dome, the game where you live in a rectangular prison for the entire game.
You know, that would really switch up our corporate offices. I think we should try that.
I think we should
A
install.
little bit of triangle.
Install
go-
a
it
Death
would-
Dome
It would go nicely next to the leopard pit.
that's
Yes.
already in the fishbowl.
Yes,
How do we have a fishbowl?
Yeah.
How do we have a pit in a glass fishbowl?
it's the
They're
portable
kittens.
hole.
The portable
portable
hole. All right,
hole.
got it. So it's like one of those Looney Tune portable holes, but we already put a leopard in there, so now no one can use it.
Yes, it's the leopard pit in the portable hole.
That's amazing.
Did you guys remember to feed the leopard?
Yes.
Okay, thank God.
That's where the other intern went.
Yep.
That's
The
where all
other
that's,
intern.
that's where all the lesser interns went.
That's where Jim went.
Poor Jim. He will be missed.
Poor Jim, only 3 inches tall.
True.
Poor
He was the
Saba.
largest Zorgling to ever exist.
He's a giant.
I was
Yeah.
compared to the other Zorglings, that guy wasn't even a giant. He was like planetary size compared to the rest.
He's a god amongst them. And he
Yeah.
still kicked the bucket.
Jim the God.
Well,
he
kicked the bucket
kicked,
because we
he
had to-
kicked the bucket because we fed him to the leopard.
Right.
Wow.
Leopard
Oh,
is
I'm
also
sorry,
Leopard.
allegedly fed him to the leopard.
leopard.
Yeah.
The
For
leopard's
his
also
sake, he
named Jim,
accidentally
so
fell in.
I'm about to say, there is no proof, there is no case.
well,
He
Nope.
is the
No
savior
proof.
of the human race.
14 micro cases already. Sorry.
Damn.
Aw, shit.
Darn.
Vaporize the company.
Instead of
Vaporize
liquidate.
the-
Oh my god.
Vaporize our assets.
What's the verb form to make something into plasma?
Plasmate.
Plasmize.
I actually legitimately think it's plasmate.
Well, we need to plasmate the company now.
Yeah, we need to go even
So
further.
we're gonna turn it into like a star?
Yeah.
Oh my god,
We're going
that's
to space.
incredible. We're going to
Yeah,
the
we're going to
moon,
space,
dude.
yo.
We're going to space.
We're going to space.
The one place where capitalism will not reach us.
The company.
Sorry, the company will not reach us.
No, but I'm saying like that's where we're taking the company, you know,
The
an
company
aspect
to a communist.
to the communist space. All right, motherfucker, you can't hurt me
We
now.
really
I got
chose,
a mushroom.
The wrong planet to.
Oh no!
All right, so in terms of a actual topic of conversation, I did want to talk about this. So Grant, we kind of talked about it really briefly yesterday, but this is like in reference to the what do I want? Kind of want. I'll take this. In reference to the Batman video. But
Well, don't spoil it for Lawrence.
well, I'm not gonna spoil it necessarily, but it's
Okay.
just like the idea of like, because this is what I mentioned, where it's like,
My parents died.
like, could you?
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
my parents died. Could you imagine, like a Robin Hood who doesn't just steal from the rich and give to the poor, right? Like if you had a Robin Hood, like a version of
That's
Robin
just
Hood
a
that didn't,
thief.
that's just a thief. That's not Robin Hood anymore, right? And you know, and obviously the Batman video talks about stuff similar to that, but like, are there any other characters that you can think of, like relatively popular, like not even
That have
relatively,
been done so poorly.
well, not even done so poorly necessarily, but I mean just characters that have something like that, where if the character doesn't do X, Y, or Z, it's literally just not the same character.
Goku, our HR manager.
Oh no.
No, but I'm being serious though, because I got thinking about the done so poorly. Dragon Ball Evolution is one of the worst fucking movies I've ever seen, and because it's just not the character. He doesn't want to fight or whatever, and that's literally who he is. He wants to fight. That's his entire
I wonder
being.
if it's maybe because I'm not a particular fan of and I haven't really watched a lot of the Dragon Ball stuff, but it's like, I don't know. Well obviously Dragon Ball Evolution is like a whole different thing, but like, I don't know. I think it'd be kind of cool to see like a Goku who's like super old and he not exactly learned like not to fight, but I don't know, he kind of like aged out of it. I think that would actually be kind of like a cool thing to explore.
You want an old Goku?
What's old Goku?
Old Goku looks the same
Why?
because he does not age.
Why?
Like,
the Saiyans
not-
don't.
he
The Saiyans
ages.
don't age.
It's
They
because
age,
the Saiyans.
but they don't physically age, and then he dies.
It's because
Oh, no.
You mean like
it's
I
'cause
just
the
did?
Saiyans.
Yeah.
Because the Saiyans are a race of warriors. They need to be physically in their prime their entire life to fight, I guess.
Does that mean
Pretty
you were born
much.
physically ready?
Like, Goku is never really shown as old, but he is shown either older and he looks the same, or dead and so he looks the same.
All right, well, never mind then. But I mean, like, I can see that though. I can see what you mean when you say like, you know, one of the quintessential aspects of Goku is that he wants to fight. Like, I can see that. That makes sense.
On a related note, remember how, or tangential note, remember how I'm still just thinking about what Crash Jones, he's like, your father was an average scientist, or average fighter, but a brilliant scientist. Cuts to Bardock, who is not at all a scientist. He's
Not
just
at all. Yeah.
There's a line where, in early on, you know, because you know how Saiyans can turn to monkeys when they see the moon, right?
What? I
That's
knew
the
about them
ability.
turning into
Yeah, I know
monkeys,
that.
but I didn't realize it was because I saw the moon.
Yeah, it's like
Are
air
you
monkeys.
kidding?
No, that's the reason
So it's
why.
if it's a full moon, yeah, and they're able to create their own
It's-
moon.
It's because of Blutz waves.
Wait, yeah,
What are
the
you
yeah.
talking
GT.
about?
Okay, so here,
Yeah.
let me start from the beginning, right? Saiyans
Oh, no.
start with a tail from where they're born, and if they keep the tail, then when they see the moon, they can grow into a giant monkey, even as an infant, which seems like an oversight. But they grow into a giant building-destroying monkey, and when the moon's done, they turn back or whatever. This is supposedly. Yes. So if they lose tail, they lose the ability and revert if they were currently the monkey at that point.
Are
But
they
this is-
stronger as the monkey, or are they just a monkey?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, they're big.
So then
They're,
why doesn't-
they're giant
so-
King Kong sized.
Well, I mean, I know that, but like, then why
Yeah.
doesn't Goku just turn into monkey?
because
Because
if
he
you
can't control it, and
Well-
also he
well-
loses his tail.
the specific reason because Goku was raised on Earth without Saiyan, so he didn't know any of this. So the first time he turned, Master Roshi saw it and was like, "What the fuck?" And then it was like, "Oh, it's the moon!" And then he blew up the moon.
No, Piccolo blew up the moon
Piccolo blew up the moon. Sorry. Anyways, the moon is blown up in
when
Dragon
Gohan
Balls.
turned. Yeah.
Wait, so but they have a moon though.
No, they don't. Piccolo blew it up.
But the Earth just doesn't have a moon?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Piccolo blew it up.
I feel like it's gonna cause a lot of economical problems.
Like, not even
Like,
economical.
ecological.
Fuck that. Like, there are no tides.
Nope. Done.
No,
Anyway.
Piccolo blew it up.
Because okay.
So continuing my thing, supposedly Saiyans are trained. The reason is because when Saiyan eyes absorb Blutz waves reflected off the moon is the reason, I think. Fucking,
That was in GT, yeah.
that was in GT. But anyways, apparently Saiyans that were raised with Saiyans have a technique where they can throw an energy blast into the sun and it acts like Blutz waves enough for them to think it's a moon and still transform anyway. And if you grow up with Saiyans, then you're trained to retain conscious control while you're in giant monkey form. Goku did not because they stopped transforming, and they didn't train him with the transformation, but Vegeta did.
Yeah.
But anyways, the point is, the technique was invented by Bardock to actually throw the thing into the moon, supposedly. And when Vegeta first does it, early on, before Bardock even exists, Goku's dad, Vegeta's like...
Bardock is
"You
Goku's
fuck-"
dad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They look the same. But
do?
not
Yeah.
Turles. Turles is unrelated, even though they also look the same.
Even though they're also son.
Oh wait, Turles, I forgot that they're brothers. Anyways,
Or no, not Turles. Sorry, I was saying Raditz. No, Turles is not.
yeah, Turles
That's
is not related.
Bardock?
That's Bardock.
That's just Goku.
That's what I was
yes.
saying.
That you are no. You're lying. I don't believe you. I actually
No,
give me a
well-
second.
well,
I'm pausing. I actually don't believe you.
Sometimes Bardock
B-A-R-D-O-C-K.
wears a red headband.
Bardock.
True.
Sometimes he wears a red headband.
Oh my God! It's just Goku.
Yeah, that's how
Yeah.
you know he's his father.
But then why doesn't Goku's son look like him?
Because
Oh yeah, there he is.
There he is.
And
see,
then-
same cheek scar.
Yep.
Wait, no, their hair is flipped.
It just does that.
Just does that.
Anyways,
Just go to transform and flip.
yeah, he doesn't have the cheek scar, so that's Goku.
Okay.
That's Goku.
All right, please continue.
Anyways, the point is, Vegeta is like early on in Z. He's like, Your father was an average fighter, but a brilliant scientist. He invented this technique so we could transform at will anyway. And then he does it, and it's like, I guess.
Bardock doesn't do shit.
Yeah, Bardock never. There's, and then it goes back way later on. Like, oh fuck, we said all the shit about Bardock. We have to justify it, and then they don't.
Yeah.
Bardock's whole thing is that he rebels against Frieza and then dies, and
Yes.
then is sent to the past after dying. And
I'm
becomes
so
Super Saiyan.
glad they rebooted all that stupid shit with the Broly movie, the most recent.
Right.
Because they
yeah.
they retconned everything, and I'm so glad, and it made it so much better.
I think, wasn't it retconned as that was just Bardock literally having last dying moments like freak fever dream?
Like in the retcon,
Yeah.
I think it was just as he was dying, like, oh, maybe like.
What if
this'll
I
be
was the
okay.
legendary Super Saiyan?
What if I was cool?
What if
Oh.
I killed Frieza's great ancestor and became Super Saiyan?
That'd be pretty neat.
Oh my god, I forgot that. Speaking of Broly, God, Broly just being pissed at Goku for crying when they're babies, and that's why he's
But
almighty
they make
powerful.
Broly so much better. I'm
I didn't
so
watch-
happy.
I didn't watch Super, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh well, no, the Super movie.
I didn't watch that either.
Fantastic. It's fantastic, actually. Like the
I
Broly
didn't watch.
movie.
I didn't watch anything after Cell.
That's
Well, I caught parts of Boo, but that's it.
okay. Fair enough. Boo is okay. It's pretty good. I think Cell's probably better. But
Cell was where it's supposed to end.
Frieza was where it's supposed to end.
Yeah, I was
Right.
like, Frieza was where it was supposed to end.
Sorry,
even
my
I
bad.
know that.
Yeah.
there you go.
But yeah, the Broly Super movie is like actually really fantastic, and reboots everything about Broly because it was so stupid.
I watched a clip of it that everyone said had like fantastic animation. I was like, this is unreadable. Like Lawrence, you know the concept of readability in animation, right? Where it have to be able to tell what's going on.
Right, you can't just have madness.
It's
You can't
madness.
just
It's
have pretty
visual.
madness.
It's visual,
Probably.
pretty madness. The
Storytelling
Super-
perspective, it's really good.
From what I saw, like if you pause, each frame looks really well drawn, but there's so much movement that it's unreadable. It's fucking impossible to tell what the hell's going on besides. Oh,
Maybe
I
you
think
need
that
to raise your power level, Adrian.
They vanished. They didn't vanish. They're just moving faster than you can see,
just
trying to sense their energy.
You should have
Just moving
sensed their
very,
energy.
very fast. Just trying to sense their energy. That's a quote from them from the series. They vanished. They didn't vanish. They're just moving very, very fast.
So, Lawrence,
Just sense their energy.
Yes.
you know how when we talk about Pokemon and you're like completely lost? But
Yes.
like every once in a while you hear a name and you're like, oh, I know that.
Is that how you're feeling right now?
I sympathize with you and I'm never gonna make fun of you again.
Right.
Not that I want this conversation to end. It is an entertaining conversation, but I am drowning.
I would say that's how I feel about JoJo, but I've learned too much about JoJo at this point.
Against
JoJo
your
is
will.
good though,
Sandworks.
whereas Dragon Ball is mostly good. I guess maybe I don't know. People who like the series constantly tell me that it's like it has issues.
Dragon Ball is mainstream.
What the
more than
hell,
JoJo.
dude?
You got
-5.
I got obliterated. Jesus. All right, maybe I gotta.
Maybe it's time for a new character.
All right, let's play Acrid.
Oh, I love him.
Yeah.
It's Flat Fuck Friday.
It's Flat Fuck Friday.
All right, you ready for this? Okay.
Is he
You
sleeping?
sleeping.
Yeah.
Sleep.
So Acrid. So
Oh my
in
God.
the lore of this whatever. There you go. I shot him. In the lore of this whatever, Acrid is a God. How do I even explain
Slow
it?
son of a bitch.
Yeah, he's very slow, but that's because he's like a monster. He's like an interdimensional being, and all of this green stuff that you see
Mad
is
Hawk
normally
stuff.
just like saliva and stuff that's just like secreting out of him. But in his dimension, it's like harmless essentially. But in our dimension, it's horrifically acidic. and also the particles that he breathes cause like disease and shit. So I love him.
Very cool.
Thank you. Very cool.
This man is very dangerous. I love him.
Dude, I'm super gonna die. Oh my god.
You look like a.
Oh,
You
I
literally
don't know
got
if this is going
You
well.
got clapped twice.
I mean, it's okay because I got the beetle thing, so I just have like a
You got
big ass-
Beetleborg.
I got-
Beetlejuice?
Beetleborg.
As long as I can like stop taking damage for fucking 3 seconds, my shield should recharge.
That's
but,
usually
like,
how it goes.
As long as I live, I can live.
Thank you, Lawrence. There you go. Look, and there you go. Just like that, I regained 211 health. But look at this. Look at this shit. This is what the game's like on normal. It's ridiculous.
Oh my goodness. You're never
But you're
gonna
on
survive.
easy, it says.
No. That's like the difficulty bar. One of the main things that made Risk of Rain 1 really popular was the idea that the game ramps up in difficulty as you play it longer. So like right now, I've only been in this particular run for 2 minutes, but at like the 10-minute mark, I'll probably be on hard, and then it goes like further and further
Gotcha.
beyond that.
Yeah, do we see the end?
No,
the
I
last time
ended
you
up
said?
ending that run before you guys were able to see the end. But it
I
does
remember
go
the
pretty
messages
far.
getting more ridiculous.
Dude,
as we kept going.
I'm pissed because with my default like ability, my epidemic ability doesn't actually kill. It just brings them to like low health, and then I have to finish them off. I'm so pissed.
I don't know. Can rock get poisoned? Apparently it can.
Yeah, why wouldn't it?
Yeah, you right.
Get
This ain't Pokemon. Get his ass.
Get her house.
Oh my god, you know what I just fucking realized as like my new headcanon?
For what?
Unrelated
What?
completely to what you were guys talking about. For the Mario and Luigi series, the reason that Luigi's overalls like don't fit and you can see his socks is because they're hand-me-downs from Mario.
You know, I wouldn't be
Aw.
surprised
Oh.
if they actually have something like that, like within their design documents.
Because that'd be amazing. Also, I don't think I've appreciated as much as I am right now how much Luigi striped socks are just good.
Just
I
good.
like them.
They're nice.
I never noticed those.
Do you think Mario has green striped socks, but they don't see him because his overalls actually fit because they bought them for him and then just hand them down to Luigi?
No, I think he
And
has
they don't
socks that
love
say
Luigi.
"fuck you, Luigi."
Yeah.
Fuck you, Luigi.
Fuck
I
you,
can never-
Baltimore!
Which one is like a funnier character, or a funnier character like version? Mario
Captain
who
Lou Albano, or
well
Sorry.
Mario who loves his brother and is just like wholesome and nice, or Mario that actually like hates his brother because he's pathetic.
I like wholesome Mario.
I would
Mario
like
is
more wholesome Mario in general, but I won't lie and say that I don't laugh at piece of shit Mario.
No, that's absolutely true. Piece of shit Mario is funny.
That's a stone, Luigi! You didn't make that!
Oh,
Okay.
Hello,
Hello,
Mario.
Mario.
Hello, Mario. All right, what were we talking about?
We should do the
You're
VeggieTales
talking-
bit where they have like a roller ball thing and you just like randomly pick like an adjective and a noun and then talk about that.
What?
What the frick are you talking about?
Were you guys not raised on VeggieTales?
No,
I
I'm,
was
I'm
not.
barely.
I was
I'm,
terrified
no, I'm
by that.
barely Christian.
I can't believe this. Okay. There's an episode of VeggieTales like they released a long time ago where the premise is that fucking Larry and Bob, the two main characters.
You know they are.
Right. They're like transported in the future somehow, and like their show has been taken over by robots, and all the people, all the regular cast that rotates, that normally like acts out the stories they want to do, are kept in like giant glass jars, and the robots are like,
Oh,
we're
no.
we're the new hosts, and we are here to show you a demonstration about biblical values and comedy, and then there's a little robot, and he's like, here in the future, comedy is randomly generated, and that screams out really popular among meme searches. It's fucking every time a new meme pops up that makes no fucking sense, they just show that in the future, comedy is randomly generated.
It's pretty
Oh,
true.
I've seen that actually. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's a screenshot from VeggieTales.
Well, that is.
But anyways, in the show, they do a bunch of like little clips where they like have this giant lottery ball type thing where it picks out two random balls, and then it has the It literally, this big machine sucks the people from the glass tubes, like, and then like brings them over and it's like, you're making a song about this now, and it's like the most horrific, like dystopian Who's line, but for
So why do
biblical
you want
comedy
us to do
music.
this?
Because it'd be funny, and also I like seeing us in glass tubes replaced by robots.
Okay, so what you're telling me is that you're gonna open up 2 tabs on your side, one that generates a random adjective, and then one that generates a random noun, and then we have to gaff about whatever the result was.
No, I want us to decide to be taken over by robots. We put in large sterile glass tubes and then a giant machine to do that.
All right, done.
Oh. Oh no.
Well,
I don't like
as
those
soon as
implications.
we'll put R&D on it.
R&D is just Goku.
Goku is both
Goku
HR
again.
and R&D. He's HR&D. as you like to call
HR&D.
it. Yeah.
HR&D.
Human research sources and development.
Resources.
Research.
Human resources and developments.
Oh shit.
But yeah, it's fucking horrifying. That episode. And then later at the end of the episode, it like cut. I don't remember how they switched back. But then at the end of the episode, it just cuts back to normal, and they're still at the kitchen. And they're like, "What the fuck was that?" And then they just move on and never address it again.
Is that a fever dream?
Basically, yeah.
Jesus.
Oh my goodness. This is why I don't watch VeggieTales when I grew up.
Why did I like VeggieTales? I do believe that there was one movie that they had that I liked a lot. Didn't they have one where they were pirates?
Yes, they had several.
Yes.
I liked whatever the first of that one was. It was good.
We are the pirates who don't do anything.
Oh yeah, there you go. I was just about to say the pirates who don't do anything, but I thought that was the like animated movie.
No, that's just the title of the group in general.
We are the pirates who don't do anything.
Yeah.
They don't even shanty.
Disgraceful. I've never seen VeggieTales though, so
Good. You should probably keep it that way.
Can't
I
believe
wasn't
this.
raised.
I
I
wasn't
think for the most
raised.
part,
Yeah, that's it.
That's really funny.
I think for the most part, old shows that were also 3D animated before 3D animation was actually good,
Jimmy Neutron.
or like Jimmy Neutron, they're more or less cursed nowadays.
Did you ever see that video compilation of all the animation errors from all of the Jimmy Neutron like media, including the movies?
I have to see it now.
Try YouTubing it because I haven't seen it in a few years. But like, dude, there's like some egregious shit in there that I never noticed as a kid. The one that I'm pretty sure got like shared around as like a GIF was the one where like it was like the first episode where they show you the school, which might actually be episode 1 actually now I think about it. But it's the first episode where they show you the school and Jimmy's just like talking to a bunch of people, and like 3 or 4 times in a row he like turns his head and the hair just clips clean into the it just clips clear into the lockers behind him.
Oh no!
And it's actually like offensive when you look at it and you're like, man, I really was a stupid kid for not noticing this.
And I hate when that happens in real life.
Yeah.
Clips
Yeah.
through like that.
I posted the setup that I was mentioning earlier, which is a little different than I remember, but still pretty horrific.
I like autotainment.
They are fucking strapped to this horrific wheel machine that is spinning rapidly, and they are stuck there until they get picked and forced to perform a song determined by these randomly picked balls.
That's just how we come to stream.
More or less, yeah. I do think that I do appreciate that we're provided free transport to stream Theater Mode Inc., but this is not what I was imagining when I heard it in the contract.
We're all just separated in the fishbowl.
Yeah. It was written in Skittish.
Skittish. Not even Yiddish, just skittish.
It's the pigeon of Scottish and Yiddish.
Oh no.
Okay,
Oh,
I
man,
love
I
it.
can't find animation errors of Jimmy Neutron
If I find
for some reason.
if I find it later, I'll have to link it into the thing. I just remember that video, and it was like, I want to say it was like It was over an hour. I know that for a fact.
Yeah, these are definitely not it then.
You know
Oh,
what?
no.
You know what? I remember watching that before even coming to Comic-Con. I wonder if it got copyright striked because of the DMCA stuff that happened in 2017.
Oh,
I'll have to look on my own. But that's fine.
that might be it. There's a severe lack of Jimmy Neutron in YouTube.
No. Oh, let's go.
Portal.
Let's go. So how are you guys liking Risk of Rain 2?
That's pretty neat.
It doesn't look like my kind of game, but I respect it.
This is
I don't see any
1000%.
rain.
It's been raining this entire time. Have you not noticed?
No.
I could definitely feel Adrian being like, this really isn't my type of game. This is 1000% my type of game. Just doing stuff like this, just like roguelike type stuff. But I will admit that the game is a lot better with... Actually, did I take the leg? Why did I take the leg? Am I stupid?
You fool.
Give me a second.
Oh my
Dude.
god! I saw a thumbnail on the side. I was reminded that VeggieTales did like a fucking 2-hour long special that was just Lord of the Rings, but with a bean instead.
Instead of a
What?
ring?
Yes.
Okay, I believe that. Let's go!
And-
No!
And I watched
Christ.
that before I watched the real Lord of the Rings, so I just based my like assumption of what the plot was based on that, which is totally not how. There's no volcano involved, like literally at all, and they just stop at a town and then it ends at a town. They throw it in a well.
Nice.
This will offend Grant, but I'm remembering this now since you mentioned it. My first exposure to Star Wars was the Fairly Odd Parents knockoff.
No.
Oh my god.
I had never seen any Star Wars stuff prior to that, and I was like, "Oh, that's pretty good." and I remember liking it, and that's why Dad took me to see the next one that came out in theaters, which was Episode 1.
Ooh.
Excuse me,
Poor
sir.
one to go see.
Oh god, man, I have a borked relationship with Star Wars.
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
It's really funny. Hey, what the hell is this?
Oh, I wanted to show Zach. I wanted to wonder what his to probe your taste.
Wonder who. But yeah,
I wanted to probe your taste.
You wanna
What
probe
do you
Zach?
think of this puzzle game? I don't know if you heard of it or not. Dorfromantik.
I have no idea what that is. What is it?
It's a relatively simple puzzle game, and it's kind of just a chill game where you are given like a bunch of tiles, and you have to place them down, and the tiles are all hexes with different sides and aspects, and literally the goal is just to match up the like same side hex with other sides and make like a beautiful landscape. And this is a screenshot from the game.
That sounds orgasmic. I love that.
And then certain tiles will have goals of like, oh, connect this tile to 6 other forest tiles
Hey,
or 6
Adrian?
other tree tiles.
Adrian,
Yeah,
I want you to shut up and tell me how much it costs on Steam.
I think it's on sale. It's like $9 on Steam right now.
All right, so we're not
Hidden the
doing
stream
Night in the
ends
We're not
and
doing Night in the
Zach
Woods.
immediately.
We're not doing Night
We're
in the
not
Woods
doing
tomorrow.
Risk of Rain even now.
This is
Yeah.
pre-recorded footage. I am already in the background. Getting it.
It's $8.50 right now because it's on sale, 50% off. Yeah.
Dude, I'm gonna die. I shouldn't have taken that. So one of the blues that I got, I have 2 blues here. One of them, the first one that I got, the Beetle, it converts all but one of your health into a rechargeable shield, right? Which is
And
like.
then you halved your shield.
And then I have my shield because the second blue item I got is double all your damage but halve your health.
I was just about to say, let's see if it's Zach that chose it. It must do something with damage.
But it's cool though. Oh,
I don't need health if I can just kill them.
exactly. Wait. If I can grab this, I can live. Give me that. Woo!
Oh, you're not gonna live.
I'm fine. Look, so the thing I just picked up was the infuser. where every time an enemy dies, I gain +1 health, which means every 2 enemies I kill, I get +1 health. You'll never catch me alive!
I wanted to mention Dorfromantik because I watched someone else play it, and I was like, while you're building your terrain, because this you have to make, because like certain tiles have requirements,
No,
namely
I died!
rivers.
I got negative 20.
He got greedy.
I didn't get greedy!
Classic
Got
Zach
greedy.
move. I wanted to mention in Dorfromantik, the 2 main tiles that are restrictive are rivers and railroads, because they have to keep continuously going. And so those, along with just in general, trying to match up tiles to earn points, I feel like you could make certain narratives based on the geography you end up with, based on the towns and fields.
Zach, you're getting the game right now, aren't you?
No,
It'd be a good-
I'm setting up some stuff for Risk of Rain in the background. Just give me a minute. I'm
Setting
not
up some
gonna
stuff
lie.
for
I'm
the
getting a little
game.
annoyed because I just keep dying. So I'm gonna enable some like cheats in the background so I can just show you guys the stuff. I'm sorry.
Can't believe this.
Your credibility.
I know.
crap.
How dare
Your
you!
credit score, Zach.
I can't believe it!
What other lies will you tell us?
Oh shit.
You're about to say that the DS that you've been playing was an emulator this whole time?
I swear to God, Zach.
No.
If you say that, how could
Ah!
you? I would
Lord,
believe-
I don't want to alarm you, but
Uh, no, don't tell me. My heart can't take it.
His
me poor,
innocence.
me poor ticker.
Oh, poor digger.
So I had mentioned this before, but one of the guys I was in a meeting with before stream, I mentioned to him that it's really annoying having to sit through the entire VOD when cutting up a video. And he was like, "Oh, well, what if you had like a program that you could just hit a hotkey, and it would just like take a timestamp essentially of when funny stuff happened." And I was like, "Okay, that doesn't sound like a terrible idea. I'll have to look into it." Apparently, he was so fascinated by the idea, he has looked into it on his own. And he's now sending me like info and like links to like, here you go, try this.
He's helping you out.
And I'm like, dude, that's really nice, thank you. Give me a second. I don't know. Question: do we want the canonical final boss or the secret one that you have to do like hundreds of hours of work to do?
For Mystery Dungeon, or
No, for what do you calls it? Risk of Rain 2.
oh,
Which one's the real one, Zach? Would you lie to us?
Which one are you lying about? All right, we'll just do the canonical one, I guess. If we ever come back to this, we'll do the other one.
do you guys want to hear something really fucked up I had to go through earlier this morning?
Waking
Sure.
up.
I'm waking up.
Waking.
But yeah, so I'm in a Living World server for D&D, right? The point of those is that you make a character and you kind of just are able to drop in whenever someone feels like hosting like a one-off game. It's a very loose form. It's not really a long-term campaign. It's literally just if you are desperate, don't have availability a lot.
Mhm.
But I was available this morning and someone was like, "Hey, join this game," and I was like, "Cool." And I invited my friend to the server, and my friend is half black, half white. This is important for the story later because the first thing that happened was the setting is We're Inland Adventurers Guild. A guy comes up, and the DM shows the art he's using is a PS2 or PS1 or 2 model of a black guy from GTA San Andreas. And the guy is like doing this really, I'm not going to duplicate it, but this very
Thank you.
blatantly offensive accent, and it's like, "Hey, go kill this gang that is smuggling drugs and killing people and smuggling people across borders," and lifted the name of the gang straight, the Ballas from San Andreas. and I was like, this is bad, but whatever. I don't know. We go there, and I eventually at one point I'm like, all right, I attack this bandit, and the art is of a like polygonal model of a black guy from San Andreas, and the guy's like, all right, you attack the orc. I'm like, oh, orc? He's like, yeah, the orc bandit, and I'm like, he's an orc, and I'm like, he's like, yeah, like
What
despite the fact that
fuck?
it's literally just a black guy, he's like, yeah.
It's an orc.
So I endured that today, and I literally had to talk with one of the mods on the server, like, hey, you were here for the session, this is just like blatantly fucked up, right? And he was like, yeah, and then the guy like the mod talked to the guy and he apologized to me at least, and I was like, I'll try not to do this again. Like, okay, but like, you really couldn't perceive how this would be taken poorly.
Yeah.
Yeah, what the
You didn't see this
fuck?
coming?
Like, hang on, I got a screenshot of the map that he used, and he was like, "These are all orc bandits." And then later on, by the way, he made it worse by going like, "Oh yeah, no, this gang's diverse. There's also lizard folk and drow, dark elves." And I'm like,
Oh.
Oh no.
yeah. There's also a giant bug there, but that was the least offensive thing in the entire session.
Yeah, that's fine.
What the fuck?
But yeah, no. Pretty bad. Like, I get that he was trying to be all funny and be like, oh, look, it's a San Andreas joke. But also, come on, man, really?
Are you guys
Yeah.
ready? You guys ready to come back to Risk of Rain? I enabled a bunch of stuff.
Sure.
Sure.
Okay.
Wait a second!
Alright.
Looks like you
Okay.
certainly
So you
enabled a lot.
I don't know what you mean.
Zach,
Wait a
I think
second.
you made a mistake. You said you were going for the canonical boss, but this is a special boss, right?
Yeah, it kind of looks like the special boss, honestly.
I'm
'cause,
sorry.
like,
I did
You know,
make
for
an error,
special
I think.
bosses.
Wait a second.
Wait a second.
This doesn't look like the Risk of Rain.
Wait a minute. It's actually
If I,
not.
if I squint really hard, it might look like it a little bit.
If I squint so hard, I close my eyes.
Oh,
I can
you know what,
pretend it's
Zach?
Risk
You
of Rain.
know what, Zach? This is Risk of Rain Run. This is Risk of Rain 1. You were supposed to play Risk of Rain 2.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
right. I'm sorry.
Risk of Rain Light.
I'm actually having some trouble here because the game's not properly getting captured.
What do you mean by that?
And,
So it's like I have
Use a
so
different net.
Grant,
Yes.
please.
No.
Wait a second.
You'll get no
Dude,
sympathy
come on.
from me.
There we go. All right, fine. Just go. There we go. Frick it. Frick it. It's fine. Never mind. Everything's good. All right. We're back. To look at Java live up, move the camera. To rotate. While hovering over
learn
the
3D
background.
modeling.
We're 3D modeling. In Dorfromantik, you build landscapes.
Hold right click to choose if you want to scale or move.
Yeah, the game will probably explain it, but you want to match up tile with similar edges.
Can I rotate them?
You can use it says R and F in your keyboard.
R and
yeah.
F to rotate if you want. All right, my bad.
That's
yeah.
alright.
Yeah.
Hey, it's like
It looks
cartoon.
Oh,
like cheese.
I fricked it.
Cheese, Gromit.
It's alright.
It's
It'll
cheese, Gromit.
Cool, man.
you'll see it'll glow when it connects stuff together.
Yeah. Look at that.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
pretty sweet. It's pretty sweet.
It's pretty braced.
It's pretty big.
Oh Lewis, look, I'm really based.
Oh god.
Hey, Lois, you remember that time I was really based?
Oh my god, have you seen that Twitter
Never.
clip that someone made where it's just like Peter going like, talking with Brian is like, oh, that's right, the time that I was sus. And they custom them in Among Us. But it's like just convincing enough that on first watch you're like, is that real?
So I'm not. So I'm
Did
not
they do
gonna lie.
that?
I do know what you're talking about, and I thought that was real.
Oh yeah, no,
I
it's,
didn't look into it. I took it at face value.
no, it looks convincing
Base
though if you don't look
value.
into it. But yeah, base value.
Oh.
Based value.
The cells next to each other
Yeah.
connected tiles form a forest of spanning at least 5 tiles. Okay.
Remember that time Zach was sus?
How much
I've never
time
been
Zach was
sus.
sus?
Yes, he used the JFK.
Remember that time that Zach was sus by killing someone directly in front of the thing? By killing me
Leaving me
directly in
alone.
front of Keys, yeah.
Leaving me alone to fend for myself.
Those videos
yeah.
are really funny.
Yeah.
They
It's
are
always
real
scary
good.
when Grant's sus, because I don't know what to believe in.
Grant is too good at Among Us.
Among Us.
Amogus.
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 This is where I
Comedy
watch my
results.
parents die, Raphael.
That's a cow bummer.
Uh,
Oh no.
Ta-da.
Raph, please.
Ooh.
At exactly
windmill.
at exactly 9 more fields. Oh hey, look at this one.
Yeah.
Windmill.
Where the winds will mill.
Where the winds will meet.
Have you guys seen that like
Wait,
train
what does
game
this
where it's
mean?
just what?
Because it goes to
It's-
an
it's-
X.
It's because you have to. When it says add exactly one more, it means connected to that area field specifically. The tile you have right now counts as 2 because there's 2 separate fields there.
Oh, okay. Understood.
Yeah.
Are you talking, Grant? Were you about to mention that one where it's like low poly and it's like a bunch of multiplayer people and they have to like make a train
Like
go?
big train tracks.
No.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
Oh.
What's that?
That's a game. It's a game called.
It's another train game.
It's another train game. It's called Unrailed. It's very good.
Unrailed.
Unrailed.
I just had to look it up, but this one that I'm talking about is called Tracks, the train set game, and it's literally just
Ah.
like in a nice little.
Oh, because I
It was
linked
just giving me
them.
these vibes.
You fool.
Oh, I fucked that one too.
Oh yes, Tracks, the 2013 adventure drama. Also a movie.
What?
I have no idea what
I
Lawrence is
just put
talking
down
about.
Tracks and it gave me a 2013 movie
Oh yeah, exactly. That's the one I'm talking about. You're right.
with Adam Driver. Yo, okay. I didn't know he was there.
I hate that guy.
Yes. Tracks game.
What does close the group mean? Completing quests spawned a flag, which indicates its group can be closed to gain
Yo,
extra
this
points and
actually
tiles.
This looks cool.
This field group is closed
very
when
pleasant.
it is not when it cannot be expanded anymore. Hover over
And
a
you can
flag to
customize the
highlight.
train.
So yeah, if you surround that fields with the flag by entirely non-fields area, then it'll close it.
Ah. Have placement restrictions.
Now
Their
to make
ends
the train.
can not lead into different types of tiles. So like I can't spin this,
Yeah.
but I can spin it like this.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, I'll stick it there. Oh, but I can't do the why can't I
Yeah,
do
rivers and train tracks are hard.
But why are these ones blocked?
Because they will flow into non-water tiles if you put any of them there anywhere.
Okay, I'll put it here. Okay, and this one is that, so I'll do that. This is that. Ooh.
Look and see, now they're asking for more specifics, and this is where the challenge of the game comes in.
Oh no, you didn't say it was gonna be hard.
Oh yes.
I wonder if this is technically an early access. I'm sure there'll be like an easy mode where you can just chill out and do whatever you want.
I just want to place tiles and make stories. That is all I've ever wanted to do my whole life.
Collect 200 points to complete the tutorial. You're at 100 right now.
Oh.
You're at a wholesome Reddit 100. Never mind.
So Adrian, because you posted that, it's funny. I like the original as well.
That's fair.
The original
That's
has
fair.
like timing, and I like it.
Yeah.
Oh, I did it. I'm at 210.
Yes.
Congratulations.
And then as
game.
you play the game and unlock more, you can unlock more tiles. For example, the player or the YouTuber I watched had unlocked the water station, which acts as a full surrounding tile that connects both water and railways.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go here. And then I'm gonna go... Alright, what do you guys want to talk about?
Wait till we get to the first house building, and then Zach starts making the first town, and we can call dibs on where our houses are gonna be.
Okay, so that one's just done. So am I not allowed to extend this anymore, or is it because I'm already, like, good?
Which one are you talking about?
The river.
No, I mean, it's restricting that because you can't have things that aren't water flow into there.
No, I'm not saying restricted, but, like, I just completed the, like, objective, right, for the river. So can I add more stuff to this river?
Oh yeah, you can now, yeah.
Oh, okay, thank you. That was my question.
Once you satisfy the thing, then you can add whatever you
21!
want.
Oh my god!
That when it says okay, so
Oh.
the thing is with the trees, it's counting each individual tree. So
But I
it's a
just
little bit
finished
less
it. That's not
extreme than you
25.
expect. No, it's counting each individual tree, not tree tile. So all those tiny little trees on the tile.
That's ridiculous.
It counts the trees individually, and same with houses.
Why would they do that?
I don't know.
Why do they hate me so?
Because I said so.
Hey Grant, how was your day?
How was my day?
Yeah.
Busy, as usual. Just worked on a lot of software engineering methods class. Yeah, I don't know. It's all this documentate.
I really hope that it gets better soon.
Thank you.
Well,
How many
it's
weeks
all
left?
this.
So technically.
We just finished week 11, so it's gonna be week 12.
Okay. Thank you for telling me.
What were you saying, Lauren? Sorry.
I
My name is Zach.
don't remember. Isaac.
What would you like to talk about today, Zach?
What do you mean? What do I have to talk about something?
You have to introduce
You
yourself.
introduced yourself.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Zach, what did you bring to share with the? Did you bring something to share with the class today, Zach?
We didn't I didn't even start that podcast yet.
Fair enough. Oh, that 4 river has a stopper, but it's also a weird 4 river.
Well, I do have a topic that I wanted to talk about. I've
You're
been
getting
thinking about
married.
this.
I'm so happy for you.
Oh,
Oh my god.
You're getting-
Congratulations, Lauren.
I'm glad you
I
finally
always knew that
got
you could do it.
I'm glad you finally sorted it out with Goku.
That's not what I expected at all.
That's really funny. Wait, so you're telling me I have to find a tile with a rail and exactly one fucking tree?
You kind of did this to yourself.
I didn't realize that that's what that meant. I thought that meant a tile that had a tree on it.
I mean, okay, so here's the thing. It won't, like, you're not going to get a penalty, you just won't finish the quest, and therefore you'll start running out of tiles eventually, and then you have to...
But I want to do it.
What would you like to talk about, Lawrence?
Yeah, sorry, Lawrence. What were you saying? You were
We're
telling
having
us.
our own podcast.
You were telling us about your future wife.
Your future wife, Goku.
Yes.
Well, why go?
Which, not gonna lie, kind of being a little bit of a homewrecker there, because Goku's already married.
I know to like.
Well,
to
I mean,
Chi-Chi?
that's
Question
his
mark?
fault.
Yes,
Grant?
Chi-Chi.
Yay!
Correct. You did it. You did it, boys. You're in.
I'm in.
Hello, Lawrence.
Hello. So I was thinking about Justice League again, and
Nice.
Oh, the new movie. Okay. I was
well,
like,
yeah.
I
What
thought
do you think I was referring to?
Just in general. I thought you just meant like the comic in
I was
general.
like, oh yes, I've been thinking about Batman and Superman. But I was I'm only gonna use it as an example because I was thinking about villain characters and how I don't feel that
Remorse.
the motive for
Oh.
a villain to be, yeah, I'm gonna do this to conquer the world or anything like, or to do evil shenanigans. I don't think that works for me anymore. It's a very uninteresting
Like,
motive.
just being evil.
Like that's why he said in the banter, evil for the sake of
Oh,
being
right,
evil.
yeah.
It's like Darkseid. I don't know much about him as a character in the comics.
He's fat.
He's fat.
He's he came out before Thanos.
Are
Thanos
you
was
body
off the
shaming
dark
him?
side.
I am body shaming Darkseid.
Darkseid
Wow.
is fucking shredded.
He's fat.
All the superheroes and villains are shredded.
All the
Yes.
fucking supervillains are fat.
They
Great.
I was like Tanner. They showed Zeus, and the dude is oiled up and muscly.
He's fat.
Maxi Zeus or just Zeus?
I don't know. It's just Zeus,
Okay.
I guess. But anyways,
Yes.
what was I? Oh yeah,
Darkseid.
Darkseid. I don't know.
You talking
his
about how
motive
Darkseid was
in
fat?
the comics. Maybe it's much more complicated, but in the cinematic universe, they described it as him, conquering the world, and the reason why he wants to conquer Earth is for the anti-life equation.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, I
Sure.
just found out that's what he used to corrupt Superman. So that answers your question from yesterday,
Makes sense.
like why Superman be evil.
'Cause
So yeah,
he's
he wants the
stupid.
anti-life equation, and as far as I know, that's just a thing to corrupt people more. Am I
It's
correct?
basically that allows you to rewrite reality. You become a god in every sense of the word, because Darkseid is already a god, right?
But
But
this
why is it
like-
called the anti-life equation? That doesn't sound like anti-life.
we
That
because
sounds
it's
like God.
evil.
Because it's evil. Because it's basically like, I don't know, because it's used by Anti-Monitor, whatever. I don't know.
Anti-monitor?
Yeah, the Anti-Monitor
What are you?
versus. Oh my god, hold on.
Oh no! What have I stumbled into?
You have stumbled into too much, Zachary.
I knew I would one day. This is what I get for being friends with Grant. It's impossible
Yes.
to follow. He goes from being just general nice guy to being an infinite well of forbidden knowledge, and I can't handle it.
Oh yes.
Oh no!
But yeah, while you're looking for that, but yeah, that's like part of the issue I find is like, okay, his goal, like he's like Darkseid is already a god in his own right, but he wants the anti-life matter to be a
I
god.
thought it was anti-life equation.
Anti-life equation. Oh,
The anti-life equation. Because
The
he
anti-life
is a
equation.
god in almost every sense of being like, immortal, being
he's immortal.
Fucking-
He's conquered hundreds of thousands
gets
of planets.
he gets reincarnated, he's the indestructible, shit like that. But
Is this
aside from
Mordekaiser?
Apocalypse, he can't. What?
Is this Mordekaiser? Sorry, please continue.
Mordekaiser,
Sorry,
yes.
please continue.
But aside from Apocalypse and the planets he conquered, not everyone, bends to his will, as seen clearly. So
Why does
Question?
he
it
want
just
everyone
allows
to-
you to basically
Who's
Apocalypse?
Apocalypse?
Apocalypse is the planet, and you're gonna hate how it's spelled.
I've seen the spelling.
Oh
of
no!
that.
What is that? That's not Apocalypse.
It's a planet. So it's Darkseid's planet, the sister planet of New Genesis. They are very different because Apocalypse is a war-torn fucking nightmare hellscape,
Of
and New
course, the
Genesis.
planet called Apocalypse is that.
Yeah, and then New Genesis is meanwhile a very functioning, essentially paradise, but they are both they both house gods, essentially what are called the new gods. So Darkseid has a brother, he has sons, shit like that, daughters.
Wait,
And
Darkseid
meanwhile-
does?
Darkseid has sons. Darkseid has a ton of sons.
Darkseid fucks?
Darkseid fucks.
But
Oh my god!
You want to see his sons?
have you seen?
I don't know how to
Darkseid
answer this
shirtless?
question.
That reminds me of the fucking Mr. Krabs. You want an M&M? No.
You want to
no.
see his son?
You want an M&M? No thanks, I'm stuffed. No, really, you should try one. They're really good. Have you guys seen that video?
No.
Yes.
No, I haven't.
It's Mr. Krabs' voice actor doing a skit with Carl Weezer's voice actor where Mr. Krabs tries to give him an M&M. And that's the entire skit, because it's on a podcast and they're just like, we're taking fan suggestions on things you should read.
Graham, what the fuck did you just... That's not Darkseid's son.
That's Calabac, Darkseid's
That's a-
oldest son.
No,
That's a
it's
Ben
not.
10 alien.
It's a Ben 10 alien.
Graham, why would you come onto my stream and lie? Like
Come on,
this?
like stream.
will
Lie
not-
like this right to my face.
I would never. Would you like to see Darkseid's cooler and handsomer son?
I want
like
it.
it's
To,
gonna
I
be
want
like
it to just
5%
be
better.
a butthole or something. Like just something
Oh,
absolutely
no, I'm
outrageous.
laughing.
I'm trying to find a good image because they're all like big action images where you can't really see him.
Ooh, I got a lavender farm.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, that's basically a different type of farm. It just adds more variation to the scenery. Because right now all I have is
Oh,
wheat
I got a
farms.
locomotive.
You got the train.
Oh. Next time you play a game, you'll have locomotives you can put down. And they will...
Graham, what the fuck is that?
That is Orion.
Speedster McGee.
I love,
Why is he-
I love him.
Why is he riding fucking decapitated Bumblebee? Why is he why is he savage Bumblebee's corpse?
Why am I salivating?
In a very fucked up sign of peace between New Genesis and Apocalypse, the respective leader of each, Darkseid and Highfather, who are brothers, were like, hey, as a sign of peace, let's give each other our sons.
That sounds.
And then we'll just do that.
That sounds like something like Greco-Roman, like civilizations would do. So I feel that.
So this is Darkseid's son who got adopted into New Genesis, and then Highfather's son who got adopted into Apocalypse and immediately like fucking tortured. His name's Mr. Miracle, and let me see if I can find it.
Zach, what is that tiny little railway you just put there?
What, this one?
Yeah, it's just a tiny little segment of railway with not even a train on it.
No, it's to practice for the people who for the people who need to learn how to actually drive the train. You go a little bit and then you turn around, and then you go a little bit and then you turn around.
How? There's no train there and there's no place for it to turn.
Well, you bring your own train.
Oh, okay, great.
Yeah, it's BYOT.
By the way, what do you guys think of this landscape that Zach has crafted?
The train
It's
tracks
got
do
some
not
holes.
make any
It's got some
sense.
big ass holes in it. I'm not gonna lie.
There are some holes that Zach has kind of fucked himself over. One of them is like, why...
Anyway.
The tracks
Anyway,
look like madness.
Ignore all that. That's not important.
Anyways, also about DC Vision here.
That is just Vision.
I will say that's a costume. He's a normal man.
So he's cosplaying as a Marvel character.
He is, and his whole thing is he's an escape artist, which is pretty neat.
Wearing
And
that?
so he does that professionally. Yeah,
So
That's his
he can get so he
magic
can get
outfit?
out so he can get out of whatever, but then he like can't escape, right? Because they immediately see him.
well, because that was the thing of how he learned to become an escape artist. Was he was locked up and essentially tortured for years in his youth, and so he learned to escape, and he was one of the only people to like escape Apocalypse's like torture, basically, and he became a hero. He also married one of Darkseid's like lieutenants.
Well,
All right. Well, I'm happy. I'm happy that he's happy.
Yeah, they're
he looks
very
a little
happy. Her
not
name-
happy in this last image though, or maybe he is.
Yeah,
You don't know what he's into.
True.
I don't think it's that.
Don't
I mean, I don't know.
don't judge him. All right. Everybody has their like isms.
Don't kink shame me!
Dude, look at his. That's his wife.
That's his wife.
Holy shit, dude.
So Cleopatra.
Good job.
Good job,
He-
dude.
First
He's
you
a short
first you
king.
first you he's short king. First you escape from torture prison and then you marry that? Dude, I'm so proud.
What a
Dude, I'm
happy
gonna
fellow.
fall asleep.
happy couple. She gonna fall asleep. Oh no.
I'm gonna
Big
fall asleep.
Barda is her name.
Oh, you're almost
Big-
out of tile, Zach.
Grant, please. I need to go to bed soon.
But how
Where do you want
tall
with your
is
last
Barda?
tiles?
But how tall? This is my last tile.
Yeah.
She's looking mighty tall. We need answers.
Grant, please.
Let me see. She's 7 feet tall.
Yes.
All right. What do you guys,
I just looked it up.
Look.
Zach?
This
What would
is
you like
my-
to name this land?
Splattera.
What do you guys think of Splattera?
It's a very fitting name.
If you had to live on Splattera, where would you live?
The one nearest to the train.
This
The one on the
one.
right?
The train to
Yes,
nowhere.
the one train.
The
with
one
single
house
train.
in that junction?
Yes.
Wait, no, but this is the only actual train.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
So you
Nowhere
guys live
near
here.
Nowhere.
I personally live right here.
on the island?
Yeah.
On your little island?
I don't have to worry about people bothering me.
I want to live on that one house next to the giant train juncture.
wanna live in
The
the
railway
window.
juncture.
Right
This
there.
one? Oh, this one.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, that one.
The red house.
Grant, where would you want to live?
In the windmill.
In the
Far away from anybody.
This one?
So the bottom left one.
Or this one?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this one.
That one.
Dude, this is a great idea.
There is
I
the
love
void
this.
around me.
It's
All
a
right.
void.
All right.
Hey Lawrence,
I don't know.
weren't you talking about something?
Yeah, but then we went through a.
Sorry, I
very
went on a
big
tangent.
No, I mean, I
but it's
think the
very
tangent was
fascinating
probably
tangents.
fine. I just can't remember what the hell Lawrence was talking about.
Something about
Oh,
evil
evil for
characters
evil's
just for the
sake.
sake of being.
Something about
Yeah.
Sussus Among Us.
But
Have you guys seen the Monty Python clip of Sussus Among Us?
Isn't that Germa thing?
I've seen the thumbnail.
No, there's a Monty Python parody where someone said where you know the Monty Python bit where it's like
Biggest.
Like big-
Dickus.
yeah, biggest tickets. They made a parody of that with Sussus Among Us where it's like, here's a wife you know, her name is Higa. You got the trip.
All right, I am currently constructing Lawrence's house. You live
Just his
right
house in-
there, in the middle of the woods.
The blue one or the
there
red
needs to
one?
be-
The blue one.
There needs to be a
Okay.
long ass train track if you want me to live there. That is my.
You live
request.
right next to the train track. You can see it right there.
It's
Assuming you
gotta
can
be
connect it.
connected.
Grant, I'm gonna ban you
Why?
because I need to go to bed soon and I can't go to bed horny anymore.
How tall is she?
Shut the fuck up.
We got to know.
Let me see. She's 6'4".
Oh my god. I'm not supposed to go to bed horny anymore. God.
Grant, stop!
It's really annoying, dude. Come on.
Come on, Grant.
Oh no! Look,
Now
this
it's looked up
is Grant and
DC
Lawrence's
Comics
house.
tall girls.
Yeah, there's Grant, Lawrence, and then Zach.
Yeah.
All in that little forest there. We're all gonna be weird wood creatures, like the people in that time were like, everybody like, son, you better. The people in the forest are gonna abduct you, and it's like, well, are they real? It's like, yes, they're totally real. And then meanwhile, it's all us.
It's just us, just hanging
Also
out.
Shenanigans.
It's like, dude,
Just us hanging out,
I'm literally just sitting here.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Oh, look, the fields has a little flag, so if you close off, you get some bonus points.
Where?
Ooh,
That flag right there in the cornfield.
This?
Top there.
north of the windmill.
Yeah, that.
flag.
Yeah,
Oh, this one.
If you close that off from any other fields, you get a bonus.
Like this.
Right, but also, yeah.
Oh, all of the fields.
Well, though that section of fields, yeah.
Oh. Wait. Oh, but I need to make it larger first now. Okay.
Yeah, because you put a thing there that wants more land now.
Like this.
Yeah.
Dude, think of how many points I'm gonna get when I complete this, though.
Yeah, exactly.
It's gonna be.
Also, that's a That's a big ass forest. I like it.
You're welcome. I'm a good
Much more
puzzleman.
cohesive.
Saul Puzzleman.
Puzzleman.
Oh, puzzleman.
I have always considered
Anyway.
myself to be an avid puzzleman. Avid? Avid.
Admin.
Advil
Advent-
Puzzleman.
Advent Children?
Advent Children, bro. What?
That was
movie.
a set of movies, yeah.
That was a movie.
Oh,
There you
look.
go.
That now I have all 4 of the streamers there. I can live next to the giant train juncture again, with the one loop in there just in case you get bored of the normal route.
If you, well, not even you get bored. If you start going north by accident, but you're like, oh, I gotta go south and fall off the edge of the world, then you can turn around.
Yeah, exactly. Or if you're going south and you realize, you know what, I have something to live for, and then you turn around and realize and turn your life around.
wait, but that doesn't. But you can't do that. There's no loop on the south side, only on the north
It is
side.
important that you've been given a choice.
You can only make the decision to kill yourself, not to save yourself. Oh shit! I didn't mean to place that.
Oops.
Damn it.
Anyways, Lawrence, now that we've derailed so many times, would you like to continue your topic?
Because I was just. Where the fuck?
Hey Lawrence, how do you like it when I call you
You can't.
Warlance?
Oh my god.
I'm fine with that.
He's not fine with it.
I'm about to say, I think he hates me. I knew it.
That is beside.
Lawrence is notoriously known as a man full of hatred.
It's true. I lived with him. He tried to kill
Have
me.
you seen him play for honor?
Have you seen?
You know what? I actually was there for that. I wasn't there for much, but I was there for that.
I haven't touched for honor in years because I knew I would be cursed with it
Adrian,
again.
why can't I close this?
Close what?
This. It's closed.
No, it's
No, but
not.
it's been
What's
derailed
open?
once again.
The field's on the left side.
What is the point that I was trying to make? It's something about
Evil
like
for the sake
oh
of
yeah,
evil.
villain.
Look, there's.
I think villain motives, which involve
That's Sama's
just being
house.
evil, just suck.
Yeah, there's
It's not-
fields on the left side there that are still
it's not
open to more
strong.
support.
What about Dr. Doofenshmirtz, Lawrence?
Well, he's
He
just
wants to
trying
take over
be a
the
good
Tri-State
father.
area. He has a motivation specifically.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we need villains with proper motivations. That's just what I want.
I don't know. Maybe it's just because I do a lot of my own writing and I read a lot of stuff, but I don't know. Every once in a while I kind of want just well, maybe not someone who's evil for evil's sake, but like I remember I mentioned it quite a bit when I was talking about like Steven Universe and stuff, right? Where it's like I really wanted them to introduce Black Diamond, which apparently they just didn't do eventually. And like the whole idea behind Black Diamond is just like, yeah, my objective is to destroy the world. And it's like it's not exactly evil for the sake of being evil per se, but it is, you know, clearly evil.
Sure, but it's still a motive, and you could definitely work for that.
I guess that's true.
But like again, look at Dark Side. He's already conquered pretty much everything. He's a god in his own right, yet he wants more.
Yeah,
Like
he's a capitalist.
what goal?
I got
But what
water.
goal
It's just
is
to make
there?
it's just to make the entire like multiverse bend to his will.
Again,
That's so ambitious.
It's a highly valuable
super
water
fun.
train station. They can go anywhere.
Like that.
Water train station.
Look, it
Yeah,
makes
it can-
sense. Right?
It
Look.
can connect both.
Yeah,
it can
that's
connect
good.
both rivers and railways. It can go anywhere. Oh, and you got an actual train. Look.
Adrian lives next to an actual train now.
Oh, Pog Champ. Look, it's
Oh,
going.
the train moves.
Oh,
Yeah.
it do be moving though. Look at that.
He's
He's
looking up.
You do be schmovin'.
Is he gonna loop the loop? I hope he loops the loops.
Loop de loop and pull,
The loop and pull.
and your shoes are looking cool. I need to connect this. But I need a track. I need a railway. Oh, you know what would fit here? A water station.
The water station, the one that you just spent earlier.
Oops. I made a mistake.
Oh, spaghetti.
I
That's
did
right.
it again.
If you just keep completing quests, you'll eventually draw another water station.
Eventually.
Hey, wasn't
Eventually.
Lawrence gonna talk about something?
Well, yes, but I keep getting cut off.
Everyone get.
Is there any more to discuss about villains that are just evil for evil's sake? I feel like we already explored a decent amount.
He wanted to say something.
What did you want to say, Lawrence?
This is why
He's waiting to get cut off.
This is why I hired Lawrence, because he's an avid storyteller.
Correct.
I keep getting cut off. I keep
You
losing
have
my
to
train of
power
thought
through it.
because of a literal train.
Lawrence, you gotta power through it, boyo. I believe in
I
your
believe
ability.
in you, Lawrence. I believe in your Lawrence.
I think Lawrence is a myth.
Do you believe in my Lawrence?
What does your Lawrence look like?
You're not allowed to own people anymore.
It is.
If Grant can vouch for having a Mars Squatch.
What is that?
I like
Sona?
how he did have a right to, Lawrence was right to wait.
Yeah.
We waited
'cause
for him!
We did! And it's his
You
fault.
waited like a minute and you're like, alright.
How long am I supposed to wait?
I'm not gonna lie, for once in my life, I'm on Zach's side here.
For once in your life.
That's very touching, thank you.
I don't know. Maybe it did end. I don't know.
Lawrence,
I don't know where I was
Lawrence,
going with
I'm
this
going
anymore.
You
to
guys are bullying him
explode.
into not speaking.
I'm not bullying. I never bully.
Yeah, he's not bullying, I am.
You stupid shit. You gotta fight back, you little shit.
What the fuck is that? Yeah, fight back, shit.
Yeah, fight back, you little shit. I don't know what you
know.
think you're doing, but you gotta fight back, you little
You know,
shit.
chet you betcha.
You little shit. Dude, look at that quest. That quest took every tree in this forest and it's still not done. Oh my god.
You need more trees.
Oh, dude, this game is great. I love this. It's
Wait,
making
Zach, can you use that next water one on the thing? The water you've been wanting to close off?
No, because it needs
No,
railway.
because it needs a railway.
They need railway.
It needs a. You
But
need
you
a
just
full
have to
water
have
station
water.
for that. Yeah.
Water!
Water station. All right, next topic. I want to talk. I noticed that people have been avoiding it in the banter topic, so I'm gonna bring it up instead.
No.
Yes, you can't stop me. You're not powerful enough. Wait.
My
will
topic.
try.
My topic's too powerful for you, stream goer.
I just wait. Can I
Zach,
even?
I'll have a training arc and then I'll come back.
Stream host, I need the most powerful banter topic.
Your most
You're
powerful
not-
banter topic. I want to talk about the infamous fetish ambush, because I think it's a concept that's really interesting. Can you have a railway that doesn't connect from one end to another?
What do you mean?
Like if I place this, I just completely strand this, right? Oh wait, no,
Well,
I can do that
there
and
are-
wait for a
no, there-
three-way.
Well, also there are tiles that just stop railways in their tracks.
Oh
I
no,
didn't
train!
know
Where
that.
you going? No,
in
to
the
the
track.
void.
He turned around.
Okay.
No!
He do be turning around though.
Look, he's using the loop-de-loop.
He did. He's such a good,
He's done it!
he's such a good boy.
The Mad Lads.
But yeah, so the infamous fetish ambush. This mostly comes from a Reddit thread that I watched or read the other day that I thought was really funny, where this guy, he was having sex with an older woman. She was like about 30 and he was like in his early 20s. And and they were having like a really great time, and right as he was about to finish, she like covers his mouth, gets real close, and and goes, "I'm your mommy now." And from that day, he's like, "God damn it! Now I have a mommy fetish, and I can't get over it." And it makes me laugh so hard because I just love the idea of like the fetish ambush, because the guy himself was the one who made that post, right? And so obviously like a bunch of people responded to it, and this one girl responded like, yeah, I thought foot fetishists were like super gross for a really long time, and then I fell in love with this one guy, and he was like, hey, I'm a kind of a foot fetishist. Do you think you could be okay with that? And Joe's like, oh yeah, I tried. And we were in a relationship for like 3 or 4 years, and over the course of that time, she became a foot fetishist herself, and now she can't go back. And it's just like that over. And
We got
over.
another one, lads.
It's so it's so funny to me, just the idea of like you're just going about yeah, you're just going about your own business. Wait, why can I not zoom out anymore?
Because you are a fool.
I can't zoom out, Adrian.
I don't know.
I need to zoom.
Step away from your computer.
All I know is that this game is still in early access technically.
No, can I save and re-enter?
Maybe, I don't know.
Oh, these both have objectives. But anywho, I don't know. I just like, not only do I find that concept really hilarious in general, but it's just like, because I know I've said something of this ilk before, and it just reminded me of it, of like, oh, now I can zoom out again, great. I do have a legitimate concern that at some point I'll like date someone who I'm like super into, but then they'll have like some weird deviant fetish, and because of that, like I'll be unrecoverable as a human being. Like I don't
You'll
know.
never recover.
Like
emotionally
like
recover
what do you guys think? We're all men here. What do you guys think would be, and obviously Grant has Carrie, so he's already like taken, but and then Adrian has his Dutch guy, but
So just you and me.
yeah, so it's just you and me. So Lawrence, how far would you be willing to go in terms of like weird fetish territory if it seemed like the girl was like pretty good?
Just out Lawrence right now. This is fine.
Just do it. Just Lawrence, lay down your fetish.
No, I'm not saying lay down your fetish. I just mean like cause like I'm here, like I'll say like I don't think I could ever be with somebody who had like a scat fetish, for example.
Oh, absolutely not. No.
Right, like that's just
So
like,
that's what you think right now, though.
well,
You haven't met a nice enough person yet.
well, so that's sort of what I'm getting at with this topic of conversation, where it's like, as of right now, if I was dating somebody and they were like, hey, I have a scat fetish, that's like it. Like I would end the relationship. I'd be like, well, this was really nice, but I can't proceed with that. Either you're gonna have to get over it or I'm out. And I don't want someone to do that for me. It might be better for their overall health, but that's not really my concern. But yeah, I don't know, Lawrence, and I guess other people.
Lawrence.
and I guess other people can also participate, because this is a stream where we talk about things.
What? Since when?
Since when? I don't know. What do you guys think? Like, how far do you think you'd be willing to go?
Well, clearly you and I draw the line in scat fetish, because that
I
ain't
think that's
happening.
pretty fair.
I don't know. What other disgusting fetishes you're not willing to go with?
You're not allowed to ask me for a second one before you give one.
All right,
It should also be noted, if this is too embarrassing for you, you're allowed to chicken out.
well, not yet.
You'll just live in shame forever.
Exactly.
Shame.
Grant, please. There's only 30 minutes left in the stream. We can't title it that.
Damn it.
What he?
You
Oh,
had-
did he DM you?
No.
Yeah. No.
We reveal our fetishes.
Yeah, like that. Like, did he damn you? No. Yeah. Yeah. No. Good coordination there.
The back and forth. was
We're
pretty
on
funny.
the exact opposite wavelengths.
We finish each other's sandwiches.
What?
I would probably also draw a line in furryism.
Really?
Really? That's actually quite
I'm not-
interesting. So
I'm not-
actually,
yeah, I'm not-
this is
I'm
something
uncomfortable
this is
with it.
something that
Admittedly.
Wow,
Saba and I
Lawrence.
talked about. So when you say that you would draw the line at someone who's like furry, do you mean someone who like wears like the costume? or just somebody who is like even remotely interested in like a character who is anthropomorphic.
Sorry,
Like,
can
do
you
you-
repeat
do
that
you-
last sentence? Because my mom was telling me something, or like yelling through the door.
You should invite her to the conversation.
No, we can't.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Okay, yeah. So sorry. When you say that you like deal breaker, if the person is a furry, right? Is does that mean like somebody who wears the costume or whatever, like wears the fursuit, or do you mean like if someone has an interest in anthropomorphic characters at all, that's a deal breaker?
No,
Like
it's the fursuit.
So it is
Like
the
if-
fursuit. Okay, I'm about to say I
you-
would kind of agree. Not really. I could probably get over it, but man, that's really scary.
if you had a partner who thought that Lola Bunny was hot, do you like? Would that be any problem?
No, I think that they're a
was
rational human
married.
being.
Well, there you go.
That would
See,
be irrational.
that's the answer to your second question. That the second version of that question, where you're like, if they had any interest in anthropomorphic anything.
Right.
Yeah, that's definitely not a deal breaker. But like, I don't know. Something about the scoot, about like
scoot?
if they start wearing a suit. Scoot.
I think
The
mine
suit, that'd
would be
terrifying.
if they like idolized or like had like shrines or anything of like
A
fictional
celebrity.
characters.
Oh,
I
a
think
fictional character.
Variety fictional characters. What does
Like,
that
if they- if
entail?
they-
I'm about to
they had
say,
a
like, what does that
shrine-
mean?
If they had a shrine to like any character like sexually, that'd be a big no.
Can you?
I'm about to say
Just
I
an
don't even think
example?
I don't even think I properly fathom what you mean.
Because there
You
are
need
people that have like
examples.
entire shrines to like people just in general, or like
Right. Yeah.
literally practice idolatry in year 2021 of the Lord.
Yeah, about to say like what's her face from Hey Arnold.
Yeah, or just any cartoon character that's obsessive.
Also true.
Yeah, I just don't condone idolatry, and I wouldn't find a attractive partner.
Okay.
That's fair.
That's fair. I'm about to say that's pretty
Unless
fair.
it's to me. No, I wouldn't even like it if
Unless
it
it's
was
to
me.
me.
No, I would not
Now
like that.
that's
That'd be-
the obsessive.
that would still be weird. I would not like that at all. No, sir, I don't like that. Oh, look, a water station.
Oh my god, a water station.
You can-
Where are you gonna put is the question, though?
Over here. I'll do it. I'll ruin it. Don't think I won't.
But what about that three-way train juncture next to my house?
This one? Oh
Yeah.
my
Oh
god.
my god.
But wait, when are you gonna find one that fits the? Oh no.
Well, because theoretically here I can still eventually, within the next 18, find... Because this one gets me actual points. The other one doesn't.
Does it though?
Yeah, because this one allows the train to actually do a full loop instead of stopping. So I'm going to do that.
There you go.
There we go. Look at that. All right, Grant, your turn.
Necrophilia.
Dude,
Fair.
that's a good one.
Sure.
That's a good
Well,
point.
I
didn't
feel
even-
like
I didn't,
anything
I didn't even
that's-
register that as like an option.
That,
Dude,
that was
feel like-
almost
oh
like
wait,
a
never mind.
given.
Shit. Are you
I
kidding?
feel like I feel like anything that's illegal is kind of a
Let's
given.
do a three-way.
This is literally the three-way I just described.
Oof, big oof.
Oof.
Oh no.
Gambling man Zach has failed to
That's-
gamble.
Oh, I got a little boat.
Oh, the boat.
I got a little boat. All right.
Let's see if you draw it in 18.
So, Grant, can I be fair?
What?
That option, like not option, but like that participatory,
Okay.
like, hey, this is something that I wouldn't be cool with. It's like default, so I want another one.
I was gonna say, I
Well,
feel like if
I
it's
just-
illegal, it's a given.
Like I have to say, like I wouldn't
No,
date someone.
well,
I wouldn't date someone
it's
who's like a
'cause-
pedophile, right? Like you
Well,
just
no,
don't
no,
do
because
that.
I'm reminded of this like Reddit comment or whatever that was like, yeah, me and my fiance are super into it. So whenever we do, she like takes the coldest shower possible, immediately dries off, and then we like go at it. I'm
Oh,
like, that's
I
what
remember
the
that,
Wait,
fuck.
yeah.
I think I remember hearing about
I do.
Yeah.
I do remember that. Yeah.
That is fucked.
Okay.
So that's
So like that's weird because that's not even. Well, I mean, I don't know. I wonder if people. I wonder if people who are like that would actually like dig up a grave. I don't know. My rational brain would tell me no, because dear God, I hope not. But
that would probably be like 2 felonies at once if you're digging a grave.
that's true. Good point. Okay. You know what, Grant? You talked your way out of this one. All right. So I already said pedophilia, but that one just like by default makes sense. So what's another one that I would say is a deal breaker?
I might have to look at a list of
Fetishes.
Oh, hold on. I'm gonna do this in incognito.
I
don't
would.
find these in my search.
Maybe it's just because I'm kind of a pussy, but I actually legitimately think it would take a lot for me to get to the point mentally where I could hit my romantic partner even if she like demanded it during sex. I don't think I could do that.
Really?
Like, you mean like slap?
Slap, hit, anything like that, because it's like I don't know, like I like if somebody asked me to be like physically dominant, I could probably try, you know what I mean? But it's just like, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Like me as of right now, like essentially what I'm saying is that I could probably do it eventually, but me as of right now, just the thought of doing something like that is enough for me to be like,
But what if you were ambushed with it?
As in what? As in what? I'm about to climax and she's like, hit me! Don't think about it, hit me!
No, she mind controls you, your lip.
She gets the Joker makeup and she goes,
You wanna know how I got this?
You wanna know how I got these scars? That's horrible, Adrian. Alright, by the way, the puzzle is over.
What do you guys think of, what's the second land called, Zach?
Never mind, I'm not gonna call it that.
Also, I think you can rotate the camera, can't you?
Yeah, it's true. But I liked it from the one perspective.
Fair enough, then.
I'm gonna call it Stockton.
Cool. Where do you guys want... Zach, where would you want to live in Stockton?
I don't want to live in there.
You don't want to live in Stockton?
What's wrong with Stockton? Oh, like Stalker Town. That's not what I meant.
Wait, are you not... Wait, there's a town in California. What?
There is?
Yeah.
Is that not the joke you were making?
No, I literally just made up a name.
No, that's a real. That's a
I
real
thought that
place.
was the joke you were making because it has an extremely high crime rate.
Oh, no, I have no idea. I have no idea.
Stockton's not a good...
Is it
Then
worse
live
or
in the
better than
forest.
Oakland? I don't remember.
I don't know.
They're both pretty bad, is the question.
They're both pretty bad.
Yeah.
But
anyway, Stockton is just known as notorious crime place.
I still say that... I don't know, because there's 5 of us, right? With Saba, but Saba's not here. Because it's like, I still feel like I feel like these 4, because these are just like in the middle of a forest. Oh, you know what? it's Adrian because he wants to live next to the rails. Lawrence, Grant, Saba, and then me, like way over here.
Like from right to left, or...
Oh, could you not see my
We
cursor?
can't see your mouth.
We can't see
Oh.
him.
Yeah, sorry. You are correct. From right to left.
Yeah. Can you zoom out
So
again?
yours like way far off.
Yeah, but I get to like prance in the lily fields.
They're
That's true.
lavender and wheat.
Yeah.
Can you zoom out again? Yeah. I want to look
Lawrence
at this
and I are
fucking
neighbors.
railway.
Dude, this railway
at
is pretty
that.
cool.
Neighbor.
Look, literally right from my house, I get a perfect view of the loop-de-loop.
And I like how this
I live
railway
in Lawrence's barn.
this railway does like nothing. well, not
It's-
that it does nothing.
It's
but
fun.
It's a
for
fun railway.
Oh god, that incomplete like river railway thing over there is such a fucking cockty.
It's so it hurts because it's like this we placed it and I was like, well, this one gives me the thing, and then literally 2 later, like I wouldn't have
I
been
was
able
gonna
to see
say,
it. It would have been perfect.
I feel like that one was easier to fill than that one.
All right.
All right. Well,
Anyone else have anything from this one that they liked in particular? This one contiguous forest is pretty cool.
it is very big. I also like the mainland town. That one's pretty good.
The one
It's,
that's like just right here.
Yeah, it's a good town.
Yeah, it's a good
Big
town.
town.
I like the back-to-back like lakes.
Yeah, these
Yeah. It's a little weird, champ, if you don't have a bunch of them, and you usually don't because how the game works. But yeah.
well, you said it's early access. I look forward to, because they, as of right now, they have a really good thing of like the procedural or like semi-procedural assets being generated for when they like need to clip together and stuff. I look forward to seeing like multiple lakes coming together, and it just would make like an oval instead of like
It's
someone poking 2 holes into the earth.
it's like this game is literally just procedural generation, but you procedurally generate the game.
Yeah.
You are the game.
I just saw this video and I was like, man, I wonder if I could use this for like a D&D map or something.
Probably could.
Oh, that'd be cool.
It'd be very strange.
If there was like a free mode.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, anyway, so I guess that one was mine. Sorry, just going back to the fetish thing.
All right, Lawrence, your turn again.
Yeah, I guess
Well,
it's Lawrence's
I
turn
do want to
again.
add on to that. I agree with what Zach says, although I will say that's not a deal breaker for me.
So you just hate women?
No, that's
I'm sorry. That's really inappropriate. I don't know,
No,
man. It's
like-
just something like me as I am right now. Like
no, yeah,
I just couldn't, you know.
yeah, I think I would need to talk to this person a little bit.
If you want a pro tip, Zach, you want to avoid having rivers and railways point in the same direction in general, because it's very hard to make them both on the same tile.
I'm sorry. Who's the city building god?
Fair enough, then. Please don't put my house in the water.
In the water.
I'll put it in the middle if I
Put
want.
this house in the water.
I don't want to live in Atlantis, sir, please.
Wait, what?
Looks like someone's going to Atlantis.
Oh, I get it.
Oh, descent, huh?
Please don't put me in Atlantis.
Oh, descent, huh? Oh, looks like someone's house is being put into Atlantis.
Atlantis
Dude,
come.
I'll do this. Are you kidding? Put it right here.
That's just begging for a water station mandatory.
Yes.
Great.
You mean like this?
Oh no. Oh god. Oh god. Well, now and watch Zach get it. Watch it. He puts it in the one like between the river and that house there.
Yeah.
He's like, look, this connects this. This is good, right?
The god laughs at your face.
Why, God, why? And then it plans up to Zach, and the cloud's like,
All right, Lawrence. Instead of talking about your vehement want to brutalize women, tell us what
Jesus
a
Christ.
deal breaker is for you.
Kettle Zach activated.
Kills Zach.
Oh, Zach.
That'd be a good emote one day.
A steaming kettle with like your face on it.
Well, a steaming kettle and it just says wheeze. Anyway, yeah, sorry. Dude, you like that? I
Yeah.
completed 3 quests in a row.
Nice.
I don't know what the fetish is called, or maybe I'll find it. Hold on.
But what if I were to find it?
But what if?
Man,
Oh my
disguise it as
god,
my
that
own
river
fetish.
has
But what
3
if I
ports.
disguise it as my own fetish?
Delightfully devilish.
Delightfully devilish.
Delightfully kinky.
Oh. Oh no, this one's Adrian's. It's like hiding.
I'm peeking in on the rail. I'm perving on the railway. That's my fetish.
dude, I'm not gonna lie, I absolutely adore Risk of Rain 2, but I love this. This is
That's
great.
why I thought Zach might like, because I saw this like, I wonder if Zach would like seeing some kind of like numbers and stuff.
I love building shit, dude.
Patterns.
I love yeah, okay, you make me sound like I'm mentally handicapped, but yes.
Zach do be recognizing patterns though.
Neuron activation. See pattern.
See pattern, say
That's true. That's how humans work. Look, you got a town center there.
I'm so offended because like if we had a like actual like fan base, like an actual viewer base, this would be fucking gold. All right.
All right,
Dude, I'm making this whole like waterway for this one fucking boat. This one
That's
boat.
it,
Is
It's
gonna,
so.
he's gonna have
Are those gonna?
he's gonna have a great time. All right.
It looks like it looked earlier. It looked like a fucking fork that you were making there.
No.
Okay.
And now it's I don't even know.
Also, you can cut off that
it's
talon for
long.
some bonus points.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm working
Get the
on
saw.
it. Get the saw, cut it off.
Oh, real train.
Oh, train,
Oh, real train
train.
Okay, I need
This
to do
game
that so that way I don't.
This train will never connect.
Yeah, we'll
needs
connect right
to-
there.
Is. Are you
Yes,
really gonna get
Adrian?
4 whole like railroads connected?
From here, yeah.
Okay, sure.
There have been tons that just turn.
Yeah, but there's one coming up that's a dead stop for a railway. Are you gonna put that anywhere?
Yeah, I'll put it right here.
It's gonna cut it off.
No.
Well, then
You're
I'll
gonna
just
fail
have
the
to
quest.
No, I'll just have to stretch it out from here.
Okay, sure. Fair enough then.
Listen,
Madness.
listen. Which one
Look,
of us?
fat.
Whi-
Listen,
look
fat.
fat. Listen, fat.
You didn't connect the fields.
Why would I? Do I get points for connecting shit?
Yes, that's the point of the game.
Oh,
What?
I thought I got points for the quests.
Well, both. You get points for connecting like areas.
Oh, that makes so much more sense.
Oh my god.
I was like, I thought this game was weird because I was like, how was I even earning points earlier?
Yeah, you're supposed to connect them, and then once you see a flag, that's how you know when you can stop.
Oh, okay, okay. I get it.
Double it.
Delightfully double.
We double.
Oh, there you go.
Oh no.
Oh god.
I don't like
Oh.
where this is going.
I don't like where they're both pointing.
I should turn this into a video. Just cut out all the fetish stuff, and it'll be fine.
Uh-oh,
Then we have an actually good video.
All right.
Oh.
Whose turn was it? It's still Lawrence, right? Because he was talking about beating up women.
It's not.
Jesus.
What? Was he not?
Dude's about to fucking wake up DP some poor unfortunate lady.
Wake up, DP. That's his refractory period. He comes back. She just goes spinning through the air.
Shoy!
God. Lawrence is getting bullied.
A look of bliss
I
on
am.
her face as she's like, "Oh, finally, a good man."
Oh god.
So sorry, Lawrence. I
Anyway.
can't stop.
Taking over context. All
Anyway.
right.
Oh look, you can. No, no! Oh no! Oh, you're fine.
Oh,
Okay,
see,
we're
it
good.
was, see, I told you it would be okay.
All right, there. Wait. Okay, never mind. I forgot that there was a railway there, so it wouldn't work. Oh god.
All right. Another fetish that I would draw the line at. I don't know what it's called, but that kink or fetish when either the girl or you is a baby.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah, that's another one, man.
Yeah.
Do you mean the entire packet of infantilism or just diapers specifically?
The entire packet.
So you'd be fine with
Yeah.
diapers.
Wait, what?
That's clearly the implication there.
Well, Lawrence,
The entire thing.
He didn't say
I-
no.
I'm not-
He
you
didn't
didn't
say no.
say no.
No, that's what I asked. That's why I'm saying
Did you
no.
say the entire
I'm saying no right
package?
now.
Yeah, no, the entire package would be too much, but if it was just diapers.
I never.
Oh my god.
I
Oh,
never
if
heard. I
that's-
never
if
heard.
you're
The,
referring
I
to it
never
like
heard
that,
that
Water
word
station.
no
meant
come
it-
out of his.
I thought
come
you
out of
meant
his mouth.
Water station, please.
Water station. Water station.
No!
Yeah, sorry.
Oh my god, I was about to fucking lose it.
Oh, welcome back, Saba. Yeah, we're talking about fetishes that would be deal breakers, because
Yeah.
Also, Lawrence getting bullied.
no, Lawrence is bullying women. He deserves it.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
not
Saba.
that's
Yeah, Saba.
added
Did you
to
know?
the compilation
Did
of
you,
the things
Saba?
taken out
Did
of
you know?
context.
Saba, did you know that we've been streaming with a man who is not only willing but looks forward to beating up women?
It's not at all what I
Oh
said.
my God.
I said the complete opposite.
He described the absolute like thrill of just walloping a woman.
Jesus Christ.
Lawrence claims to want a romantic partner, but is secretly looking for a sparring partner.
Exactly. just closed fists.
That's why he tried to fight Goku.
Yeah, that's why they're married now. See, it works out.
Bullying people. I thought that was you. That's not me. I don't bully. I bully nobody ever. I've
Wait,
never bullied anybody.
Oh, I was gonna say cut off the train there and end it happily, but that's okay.
Where?
Bottom left, there's a train track that's unresolved still.
Yeah.
That's okay. That's fine. I was just
I'm about
thinking if
to
you
say,
wanted to cut it
they're
off.
just going. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of looking for like a loop because I'm hoping I can get these guys on a pattern where they don't freaking like phase
Where
through
they
each
don't
other.
collide through each other constantly.
Yeah. I'm kind of
luck
looking
with
forward
that.
to that.
Good luck with that, dude.
Also, it seems like based on what you guys have informed me that the more I just like stretch out these big places, I just get more and more points, right? Because it's like I just keep getting more.
Right,
like,
but
why
again,
would-
you have to watch for flags and quests.
I mean, I guess.
But yeah,
so.
basically.
No, but Lawrence, that's a really good one. Because I didn't like. Once again, these are just things that don't even like come to mind. You know,
Well, I mean, how often do you actually think about fetishes in general?
quite often.
More than is healthy.
End of stream.
Wait,
Quite often.
wait, why does this? Oh, because it's too long.
Yeah, it's asking for 6 specifically.
Fridge.
You can put
So-
it there and then build into it later.
Oh yeah, like this. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Oh, maybe put that one down a little bit too quickly.
I didn't notice. I didn't notice it had a quest.
And there's, oh my god, it's right next to a rail end too.
Oh no.
Oh.
No, it's okay. I can connect it here
Uh-oh,
and then loop it
spaghetti-o.
because I think this would be like 27.
Oopsies.
Did you think?
There is no oops. Everything is fine.
Pull the
There is no
bamboo.
oops, only monkey.
Wait, why does this? Wait, why does that one? Oh, because it's too big again.
It wants 22 specifically.
Right. There you go, like this.
Right. That's 3!
Dude, I like. I
Is
like
that town of Salem?
I'm about to say, it's just a tiny collective of houses. I love it.
Oh, it's pretty good.
All right. I'm now understanding why you don't necessarily want to just make everything as big as possible because sometimes
Exactly.
it makes it.
Yeah.
Oh, Saba wants to know what everybody's deal breakers was. So, Adrian, prior to you telling us what your second deal breaker is, I want you to summarize for Saba what everybody's deal breakers have been so far.
Fuck, I don't know. Am I my brother's keeper?
I'm not your brother.
I'm not your keeper either.
That's not what I said.
I don't remember.
Okay, Grant.
Who are we?
Grant.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Zach's was not. No, wait.
What was my
Zach's was
first one?
scat and
Yeah.
Alright.
hitting women.
And then Lawrence's was furry stuff, and then
Well, not
stuff
furry stuff. It
and,
was. He said specifically the fursuit. Yeah.
Yes.
yeah, and then
Fursuit
Grant's,
stuff.
Grant was
I
necrophilia,
said
right?
necrophilia. And I
Necrophilia.
have
What
one
did I say?
now that Lawrence made me think of.
What did I say?
Um,
I don't remember
what did
mine
you
was.
What
say?
did you say?
I said something. I'm sure it was
Oh
epic
no,
and
I
awesome.
remember it was Dutch people.
That's not
Dutch
correct.
people?
Oh my god.
I literally, the last 2 partners I had were literally both Dutch.
I know, that's why I said it.
Wait, can I connect to the
Um,
one on the top right?
What?
No, right. Yeah, I cannot do that.
It'll invalidate the boat. I gotta complete the boat first and then connect it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing.
Okay, yeah.
Damn it, what was it, Adrian?
I don't know.
What
Scrub
was-
the VOD.
The French. Scrub the VOD.
Yeah.
It's dirty, please.
Please scrub it. It is
It's
so...
filthy of what,
It
what,
is
what we've been
filthy.
talking about.
Oh, I don't get more points the bigger the thing is. It's just if it connects, I get 10.
Yeah, and also if a tile, if you end up having a tile that is perfectly surrounded by things that it flows into, then you get a perfect bonus.
What does that mean?
It just gets more points.
No, but I mean, like, what do you mean by perfectly flow in? I don't know what that means.
Like, for example, if you have a tile that is all planes and all sides just completely flat planes, and all of the planes surrounding it connect with other planes, then you get a bonus for that. So if it flows into everything else perfectly, or if you put one
Oh, so like
tile...
this right here, this is city to plains, which is imperfect.
Right.
Dude, this is a great game.
I thought it might be. It's a pretty solid looking game.
See, look, now I got this.
Yeah. And now you can connect that thing there.
Yeah, I had to find something that can do it first.
There you
Oh,
go.
all right, Grant. What was the one you were gonna share? Since Adrian doesn't remember.
Well, no, Adrian doesn't remember his previous one. Adrian,
No,
do
right,
you have
but
one?
yeah, what was your thing? Oh no,
Okay,
sorry,
so
yeah,
this-
Adrian, sorry.
What was the next fetish that you would?
That
that's
would be a deal breaker. Besides the French.
Race stuff.
Damn it!
Oh, Grant.
That's what I was gonna say.
Oh,
Oh, delightfully devilish, Adrian.
delightfully racist. Alright.
I remember.
So what do you, what,
I
so what do you
remember.
mean
I
race
remember
thing?
that
Like
was
race
a.
thing as in racist?
Sorry.
Maybe it could be, or like race, like supremacy or shit.
Oh, okay, I guess so.
I remember
Yeah, that's
when I
not
was
cool.
still dating Malia, and I went back to Massachusetts for that final time and hung out with a bunch of people. I remember towards the like end of the get together, when a lot of people were really drunk, I was accused of having jungle fever.
Oh,
And
God.
I was like, that's really offensive, guys. And everybody
Welcome to
else-
Massachusetts.
And everybody else just laughed.
What
Welcome
the
back to
fuck?
Massachusetts. Anyway.
Well,
Alright,
about
Grant, new one since
Massachusetts.
I took yours. I stole it out from under you like this sneaky cheat.
Mine's Adrian stealing my jokes or my answers.
My joke.
Yeah, I know, because I'm a fucking sneaky ass gook.
Oh my god, Adrian!
Oh my god.
You can't just say that on live television.
I can say that, you can't. That's the advantage.
This is bullshit.
I can't see as well or drive as well, but I can make racist shit. Never mind.
Oh. Ooh.
Anyway, so
I'm glad we're getting this all out now and not like during not like during a
Not while your
child's
parents
video.
are
Not while
watching.
like there's like 5 viewers.
My parents don't watch.
active in the chat.
Actually, my
Listening to all this.
dad might watch, I think.
yeah, but he's from Massachusetts. He wouldn't. Never mind.
Stop. All right, it's not Alabama.
My God.
All right, I'll stop with it now. I'm done.
Okay.
Just wanted to.
Alright, Adrian.
Anyways.
Think of a fetish.
I already
no,
thought
you
of mine.
already
I
did.
stole
Sorry.
Grant's.
Yeah, it's Grant.
That was great.
Nah, yeah, Adrian, you got to now. You read
What?
my mind. Mine's telekinesis. Adrian stole it.
Great.
Oh, dude, I don't know. We only have 3 minutes left.
Well, I mean,
Alright.
I want to keep going until I finish this one. There's only 16 tiles left.
Unless you
Fuck.
finish some quests up.
I
Yeah,
might.
time to look up list of fetishes.
I can't believe you guys just don't have an encyclopedic knowledge of fetishes off the top of your head.
We're
I
not
mean,
as
I have a whole
knowledgeable in
list
this
of stuff that I
area
figure
like
is
you.
given.
Like what?
I'm not macro.
What is that?
You don't know what macro is? Lawrence, you call yourself an artist?
What do you?
This is
Well, what
this,
is macro as a fetish?
this is why I say that I'm proficient in the dark arts and Lawrence is proficient in the conventional handsome arts. Macro is the fetish of like being into like skyscraper-sized people as a normal-sized person yourself.
Oh.
And much like the Wonder Bread lady, there is a almost equally famous in at least certain communities artist commissioner who just commissions macro art of Falco and Fox from Star Fox constantly.
Giant.
Oh,
people.
I got one. I went to Wikipedia. A metaphilia. Vomit.
Oh,
Yep, that's
absolutely
pretty
not.
bad.
No.
Yeah, that's another one. I don't know. I feel like it's almost a given that almost anything that's like expulsory bodily fluids is like, yeah, that's a big no.
I mean, yeah,
Oh,
your
you know
first one
it's
was bad.
you know it's a
Yeah,
tangential
yeah,
one
yeah.
that I also I can say confidently.
What?
What?
That's tangential to bodily, like you're fucking.
Oh no.
Yeah, yeah.
I never
Like that's
understood that.
there's the wrong hole and then there's the wrong hole.
Well,
There's the really wrong.
well, I mean, because the idea is that it's not necessarily the wrong hole in the eyes of God, right? That's where like that kind of came from.
Zach.
No, that's anal.
No, no. Do you? I don't. Well, once again, I don't know if the cultures were different or whatever, but that was like a thing because Massachusetts is super Catholic, and it was like the whole like abstain for whatever. But the excuse me, the big thing that they kept repeating all the time was the idea that like you can't have sex in the anus or the vagina. Like that's a big deal. You can't do the mouth, can't do anything like that. They basically just listed off like the generic stuff. And so a bunch of kids obviously figured out like, oh, what's a hole that we can fuck that they didn't list.
So Zach is saying that that's not a deal breaker for him.
It is definitely a deal breaker for me just because I have a lot of earwax. But I don't know. It's one of those like once again, this is one of those situations where I'm not exactly saying yes, but I am saying that I get it.
Why are you putting it all the way down there?
Well, where else would I put it? Oh, I can put it here.
Connect the. Yeah, I was gonna say you had it hovering there earlier. Yeah.
I forgot. Sorry.
There you go. You were too enthralled by the idea of getting in someone else's ear.
Excuse you.
Listen, you just informed me how much you Massachusetts lads.
Massachusetts.
The mad lads. The mass lads.
The
Mass
Massachusetts.
lad.
Massachusetts.
Machu Picchu.
Machu Picchu.
Speaking of which, did you hear that's getting demolished for an airport?
The fuck?
That is not true.
Well, they're not demolishing the entirety, but they're definitely building an airport there that is going to damage a lot of it.
I don't believe you.
Deny Massachusetts, except mega
Machu Megachusetts. Yeah, so shut up about your Megachusetts that you sent me.
I mean, I didn't expect that we would be talking about Massachusetts in the stream.
Megachusetts is really funny.
New international airport for Machu Picchu.
That's ridiculous.
That I hope they don't.
It apparently got put off because of COVID, but government's saying they're still going to do it once they can get clearance for it for COVID.
It's a World Heritage site, though.
And they need an airport for the tourists!
But why would the tourists? It's going to be destroyed.
But the tourists can then look at it then!
Oh my god.
We'll keep a rock.
We'll keep a rock. Alright,
I thought you said we'll keep Barack.
The silver
keep 'em
lining
too.
is that apparently it's only for like
Mama can stay.
the silver lining is apparently going to be for local flights, not like 747s, but still like it's
Still,
going to
that's not
damage a lot
great.
of it.
Airport is
Exactly.
an airport.
Airport is airport.
Ass is ass.
Let's see if you're going to get a high score. If you're going to, I think you're already past your last high score.
Cool.
If you don't get a high score every time you play, then fucking come on, man. What you do?
Well, I can't complete anything now
Why not?
because I can't finish that one because I'll go over. I don't have any wheat fields left, and then this one's 19, and it only goes down to that. And now all I have is this, which I'll place there.
Game over.
Oh,
High
it was,
score.
it was my high score.
High score.
I think
what do you guys-
I think I beat my last high score by like 400 points or something.
All
which is
right,
pretty cool.
what's this one gonna be named, Zach?
Slapachusetts.
Slapachusetts. All right, and where do you pick to live in Slapachusetts?
Well, that's Adrian's house. We already talked about that.
Right.
I'm not gonna lie, I do find the sound of like rolling waves or even rivers like really comforting. I want to live here.
The blue house right there.
Yeah, so I can watch the wheat fields like blow in the breeze. can see the
You're sitting
train.
right next to a combination train station and boat station.
Exactly. I can get almost anywhere in the island. Like, just for one regular commute, I can go to
Right.
Saba's house.
But imagine trying to sleep.
I mean, it's not. I mean, you don't know this, but I did live next to train tracks for the majority of my life, so.
Fair
He
enough.
lived
Then.
on train tracks. The trains would pass
He
over him as
lived.
he
He
slept.
lived tied up to train tracks.
Yeah, Saba, you
Ah.
missed it, but every time we have finished one of these maps so far, we assigned everybody houses, and I've been assigning you yours. You can't be near the river. You know what? You can be on the other side of this island, or you can be any one of these. Wait, dude, look, there's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
Hey, that's
But I
us.
want to. But I want to live
That's
next to
us.
train tracks.
Okay, you
I
can.
want to
Be,
live in.
You can be here. I'll be here.
All right,
Where's
that's
Lauren?
us
We
and
still
Jim.
can't
There
see
you
your
go.
mouse.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Grant, where do you want to live?
It's us and Goku.
Awesome Goku.
I see how it is, guys. You replace me for a fucking Goku, huh?
You're the
You know
one who
what?
didn't want to, who wanted to live next
You
to
know
train
what?
tracks.
If I had to be replaced, I think Goku is a valid replacement.
Fair.
Ocean 2. Okay. All right.
Ocean
Well,
Man.
this was.
Take me by my hand.
Oh, excuse me. Oh, this is cool as hell. I really enjoy this game. I will probably be playing this in my off time because it's just so nice. And
Let us know
if
what
we-
your high score is if you feel impressed by it.
Sure. I feel like in the future, if we ever get backed up on banter topics, we'll just play this. We'll get absolutely no viewers. Like it'll be suicide from an analytics standpoint. But this is one of the most fun games I've played in a while because it's so chill.
Yeah, it's a good, just nice game.
It's just kind of like a French countryside thing. Like I'm wondering if later they'll add like mountains and stuff, like hills, and then hills turn
I
into
was gonna
mountains.
say, I was surprised that there wasn't any mountains or hills when I watched
That
the guy
house-
play it.
What about more downright? That house right next to the river, I claim. This one? What? Saba, there's 1,000 houses that are right next to the river. Are you insane?
You have to be
She
more
claims
specific.
all of them.
She claims all of them.
Not they're all hers.
Oh, all right.
When she says house, she means the water station.
Who?
Oh,
Anyway.
Okay.
Big brain.
But yeah, that's Dorfromantik or
A boat.
Dorfromantic, which I don't know why it's
Dorfromantik.
fucking.
Brain
Dolphin
too.
shorts.
I have no idea why it's called that, but sure.
Dwarf probably means something. That's the sentence.
thanks.
I'm sorry. All right. Good night, everybody.
All right,
Good night,
later.
everyone.
Good night.